Okay. Actually, just lower this. Okay. So here we are again with the Evil Within 2. And this is day 3 streaming it, my blind playthrough. Matt will be joining me whenever he gets in here, but let's actually get into the game. Accept. Oh, man. Throw the chair. So, yeah, let's go into this. I did my upgrades already. I'm already on chapter 3. Yeah, so we want to do that. We have the rogue signal. Well, that's the side mission. Right, that's the side mission. Okay, so let's go then. Then I've got to go into the mirror. So we're in O'Neill's safe house. So that's the rogue signal. Let's go for that first. Let's get this side mission out of the way. I've already gotten some good stuff. Continue to get good stuff. $220 meters away. Where are the infected? Or the zombies? Or the holograms? Whatever they are. Bro, what are they?
They are infected people inside Mobius.
So they're infected.
Basically.
Gotcha. See, I was right. So...
Were people corrupted by Mobius, something like that.
So they're not infected. They're corrupted. I don't think I actually have to go in here. In fact, we're not going to go in here just yet. It's right across from the start. We can go in there anytime. What we can't do... oh, shit.
He almost saw you.
These guys are really sneaky. Oh, my light. How do I get off the light? How do I turn off the light? I know how to turn off the light. Alright, I have to remind myself of that. We're just going to sneak up on this guy anyway, even though there's a bright light right on him.
Okay, it's something that they couldn't program out of the game to turn on and off.
I don't know about that. That one seems like an easy one.
Let's not talk
Also,
about
how do we talk? Also, how do we
discussion
talk
again.
about? Okay, how do I turn off? I know there was a way I did it last time. Circle. There we go. There we go. Although I guess it doesn't matter, but
He's gonna see you.
no, he's not. See? Super sneaky. Grab this gel. And then who is this? This is clearly an important person.
You could break open that box.
I could. I'm just making sure there aren't any
There aren't
around
any-
the
there's-
corner.
There's not anybody around.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Aha! You thought I'd miss this. Here's somebody.
That's the main quest.
Yes. I think I'm too far for that. Okay. Alright, it appears that there is indeed nothing here. Get up. Smash. Wait, where's my axe?
You used it.
What?
Yeah, the axe is like a one-shot kill for regular enemies or something like that.
What? Gotta find another axe then. I can climb up on here. I don't think that brings me anywhere though. Alright. Gotta be sneaky. I did improve my sneak skills, so I should be putting them to use. Aha! Look what's over there. There's nothing over there. There might be something around the corner over there, but speaking of around the corner, I bet there's something right here. Something hidden away. Maybe not. Never mind. If there is, then it's pretty well hidden. Okay, I don't see anybody, so I can probably make a run for it.
Yeah.
Or I could go in there.
You don't need to crouch all the time.
You kind of do.
No, you don't.
This
I
is a
played
very
game-
dangerous place.
I played this game before. You don't need to crouch every single second.
Let's grab these handgun bullets. Wait, does he have more on him? No. Well, he does, but because I can't actually take that. Got some nails. These long stainless steel nails are the kind typically used in construction. They make great shrapnel. This component can be used to craft useful items. Great. I wonder how I can get under here. Bro, any ideas?
You could crouch.
Oh, I thought you said we didn't need to crouch.
You don't need to crouch every single second.
I'm just going with what you said, bro.
That's what I said. You don't need to crouch every single second.
But I needed to crouch there. So let's see. We'll go get the weapon upgrades. Got 150 weapon parts. I don't think I can actually let me upgrade the handgun a bit. We're gonna upgrade the firepower. Oh, I've actually got to upgrade this first. Screw it. Let's do it. You were going to let me walk out without this. More weapon parts. Actually, I can upgrade the handgun more now. Oh, yeah, I might have misread it. I was missing 100. Back out. What about crafting? What can I craft? Can I craft shotgun shells? Yes, I can. I can craft medical syringes. Let's get some more shotgun shells. Sure, let's get 3 more. Okay. Down we go. circle. That's still the hanging ammo. There's a bus. You go take a look. There's also something on that guy up there. Why is there a music icon there, bro?
Hit it.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Before I do that, I'm gonna grab whatever this guy has on him. He's got hanging ammo. Fantastic.
Why would you hit it? It just attracts them.
You're the one that said hit it.
I know.
I was following your advice, bro. Is it my fault that you're not trustworthy? No,
But
it's not.
you knew it was going
It's
to make
not.
noise. Why would you want to make
not.
noise?
It's not my fault, bro. It's your own fault.
Or
They didn't
you-
even come. Are they deaf or something?
Maybe.
No, I think I killed all of them that were in the area. Destroyed them. Wait, I can go in here. I can't go in here, never mind. Unless I can go in the back way. Alright, so I think we're going to go up to this wall here. We're going to survey the area. See what's what, see where the enemies are, and then we're going to plan our attack. Because there will be enemies over there. I haven't been over there yet, I don't think. I want to go on that train. I think that door is open there. Oh, there's an entrance there too. Alright, we're gonna go over there. Oh, I see someone. There's that one facing. I think that one's facing me. Alright, it's turning around now.
Well, you're also playing on easy mode, so the AI isn't that good.
It's called casual, bro. I think it's called casual.
You're lucky this is casual mode. She would have heard you if it was on a harder
She's gonna
difficulty.
turn around right as I get up to her. I knew it! Oh. Okay, let's get back up. There's another one somewhere. Let's back up. Oh shoot, that's a big one. Okay. What's that? Some smoke powder. Is that where we make smoke grenades, bro? Or is that how we make it?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Those will be useful. I've already filled up my bottles. We can go even further into this train. Oh, shit. What is that? Is that a...
It's one of those things you have to interact with.
Okay. Didn't look like those things.
Oh no, she's foreshadowing probably the scariest enemy in the game.
Okay. Well, if they're trying to scare me.
Well, let's just say that enemy is not easy on any difficulty.
Great. Awesome.
I mean,
Just
still,
what I want to hear.
Yeah, but you're still playing on casual, so
That's just what I want to hear, bro.
you should probably restart and play on normal mode.
Why?
Because
I'm having fun right now. Why would I change it? Why would I change? Do you want me to not enjoy the game, bro?
No, but
is
like,
that you want me to criticize the game and hate the game?
The problem with you when you judge games is you freaking play them on like the easiest difficulty, and it does, you know, hurt the gameplay a little bit. Because games should have some sort of
not really the first time you play.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe the first
Hey,
time.
Sean, how are you doing? Totally waiting for my laptop, which is coming today. Great. Got a new laptop. Oh, that's what you wanted to ask Matt. Do you have an Asus computer, bro?
No, I have a HP Omen or something.
Oh. Okay, that's the one he has shown.
It's basically a stock gaming computer. Like I didn't build it from the ground up. I just bought it. The Asuses are good, though, I heard. The laptops are good, yeah. The gaming laptops, I heard, were good. Oh, someone's honking the horn.
What an idiot! Do they not know that that will just attract them? Like, who honks a horn in the middle of nowhere? Alright, so. Kapow! Oh. Kapow! I guess I can get up right now. So is Sebastian supposed to be trained?
Yeah, he's a...
So why does he...
Ex, police officer detective.
He doesn't use a knife right.
Do you want to talk about characters not using a weapon right? Because I will go back into that game.
I just heard what Matt said. I too play on the easiest difficulty, but that's if I don't know the game. Like when I played Uncharted 1, I did easy, then hard. Exactly. See, that's how normal people should do it. You play through it on easy, and then, you know, if you like the game enough and you want to really delve into it and get better at it, then you go on to normal mode.
But you are, let's just say,
mode,
criticizing another game that you're replaying, and I understand, but...
What game am I replaying that I'm criticizing?
Uncharted. The gameplay.
Well, I'm playing that on normal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
saying. As far as I'm concerned, normal,
you should be playing that on the hardest difficulty right now because you played through the game.
Let me make something very clear. Uncharted, it's not the combat that's the problem with it. It's there's a lot of other problems with
There is
those games.
But you would find it more enjoyable if you played it on the hardest difficulty.
I don't know that I would.
I think you would.
I don't know that I would. I really
more of a
don't.
Challenge.
I really
you gotta think
I don't,
ahead of time. You can't just go out shooting like you probably are on normal. You know.
Well, I mean, you can't go crazy on normal once you get to some harder enemies, but you can. I mean, certainly it's a lot more forgiving than the harder difficulties. But anyway, I'm playing that on normal. That, you know, that's... And it's not the combat I have a problem with. But... Yeah. So, I gotta get in here now. The repair shop.
I never play a game on the easiest difficulty. Because every time the easiest difficulty is just boring to me. It's like no challenge.
Yeah, but I would rather go through a game the first time with no challenge than, you know, go through it and have a headache on one of the main fights.
Okay, but when you play on normal mode's usually never that bad at all. I don't think I've played a game where normal... I've never played a game where normal mode is considered bad. Like, yeah, I might die a couple of times, but it's never... But
I'd rather still play on the easiest to make it an absolutely easy experience.
To make it boring, I get it.
No, to make it an easy experience so I can enjoy the story and progress through the game and not have to worry about shit.
The gameplay because you're just...
Well, I do enjoy the gameplay because I don't know because on the first playthrough you don't know all the mechanics. You don't know unless it's a continuation.
Like I said, normal mode's fine.
In a
normal
series.
Mode is the one that people should play.
Which actually, you know, when it comes to like God of War and stuff, when I'm thinking about it, I did play through God of War 3 on normal mode the first time. And I don't remember God of War 2 if I played that or not on normal mode, but. With Ascension, same thing. No, we don't.
Supply cache under here.
I mean, crushing is possible. You just have to strat it out a bit.
James, where the fuck are you? Take your ass to the visitor center. You're never gonna believe. Visitor center it is.
All right. Guess we're going back to there. I don't know if I should be touching this. I guess this is a puzzle, right? I don't think we just flip all the switches on. Oh, wait, hold on. What if I put... I gotta see how much each has. I think it's probably this one and this one. Wait, and how much did this one push it up? Okay, that one pushes it up too much. There we go. Now what'd you say, Sean? I just heard, oh, you already said that. I mean, crushing is possible, you just have to strat out a bit. Yeah, but see, like, I have to enjoy the game enough to want to go into a difficulty like that. And honestly, replaying through Uncharted 3 and then a little bit of Uncharted 2, I like the combat, I just don't... Shit, it's one of these things. Oh, whoops. Oh. There we go.
Well, if they made an Uncharted game with Tomb Raider's combat gameplay... Again, I have to replay Uncharted 4, but the first 3 Uncharted games, they made those with Tomb Raider's gameplay. That would have been...
Well, what was the point? I got distracted by that enemy. Right, so crushing... Like, yeah, doing it on the hard... Like, I have to want to do it. Like, God of War is the one game that, like, I really like... And I'm talking, like, all the God of Wars, where I don't want to play them on the hardest difficulty because I feel like it's just gonna be that's a game I'm worried about playing on the hardest difficulty, including the new one, Give Me God of War mode. I probably will at some point, but it's I don't know. I don't need. Actually, do I need that? Let me see my health. How do I?
Well, the newest God of War I would play on the hardest difficulty because I enjoyed the game.
I enjoyed it too, but I've heard it's very difficult.
Yes. Well, the only thing I may not do is like the Valkyrie fights on the hardest difficulty, but I've played through the main story at least. Yeah.
I mean, the Valkyrie fights, like,
well, from what I hear, that's like something where a lot of people weren't even able to do it, and these are people who could do hardest difficulties on games almost with no problem. And they even said, like, yeah, when you get to the Valkyrie fights on God of War mode, especially that Queen one, like, nobody was able to. I'm not gonna say nobody, but
well, no, there are people who've done it no damage.
Yeah,
and like that's the thing is,
but it took them like hours.
It took them hours, and like you need to correctly predict their attacks.
Mm-hmm. But that's like any game though.
But like it's like that on normal mode too. But there's a lot more room for error on normal mode. On Gimme God of War mode, apparently there's virtually no room for error. Like you fuck up in one of those fights at one point, you're done. Maybe with the Resurrect Stone you get a second chance pretty much, but are they making another Uncharted game? I don't know. Right now I think they're focused on the Last of Us story and continuing that. But
well, I mean, we'll see because
I don't know how The Last of Us 2 is going to end, but from what I've seen, it seems like it's going to keep... It's basically leading to a third game. Yeah. I'm not going to discuss the leaks, like, specific, but it does seem like it's leading to a third game, which,
I think they're done with the Uncharted series, to be honest.
I mean, even Uncharted Lost Legacy was just a spin-off thing. Oh, I have to hit, yeah, Uncharted Lost Legacy was supposed to be a DLC or something, and they just turned it into a full-fledged game. So...
yeah, I think they're done with the Uncharted series. I think... or at least for a while. Like, I don't see them going back to it.
The question is, what do they do after The Last of Us? Like...
make a great game again? I would actually want them to do a new IP.
I mean, well, they'll have to do something new.
Well, because I even said that. Like, I played The Last of Us. It was fun. And I would be fine without getting a sequel. And I don't even really want a sequel to Uncharted because it's done. I think the story's done.
Well, yeah. Uncharted is done.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else you could do with Nathan Drake. They've made it clear. He started a family. He's happy. His wife's happy. Everyone is happy. There's no need to do another game with Nathan Drake.
Well, they were going to do something with Sam and Sully, hinted at the end of 4, but then that kind of, I think, was shrugged off because in Lost Legacy, I mean, without giving spoilers to the game, but yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess, doesn't happen.
Well, no, that doesn't happen. And not only that, but like, and that's fine because... like, they didn't need to do Lost Legacy. I get that it was a DLC and they just decided to make it a regular game. But they didn't need to do Lost Legacy.
The only thing I hate... I mean, I'll hate it, but it kind of does bug me a little bit that Sully wasn't really in the game.
What game?
Lost Legacy.
Yeah, I mean...
it's like, that I don't know, that just felt weird.
That's a knock on Uncharted 2 as well. He's not in that game much either.
I mean, at least he's in it, though.
He's in it. I mean, he's in it for one section, and then...
But I was going to say, even if he had that, like, even if he just came in at the end, I don't know. Like, I felt like... because, again, why the hell was Sam?
Like, that's something Uncharted 2 was missing.
Yeah.
I mean, but they did... like I said, Uncharted 2 did have the best, I think the best villain in Flynn. Even though he wasn't the main villain. He was, I think he's the best Uncharted villain.
I don't know about that. I think Uncharted 4 that guy.
Who, Rafe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Definitely of the first 3 games, Flynn's the best.
Well, yeah.
You don't want to be near it when it goes off. The warhead on this crossbow will violently explode. Okay, so another crossbow. Explosive bolts, nails, and gunpowder. Got it. Oh, and Sean wants to say, but yes, on Uncharted 1, it was Chapter 11 room, one of the monastery rooms. I had to use the chapter skip glitch because it was too difficult for me to go on ahead. Uncharted 1 in specific, like,
well, when you zombie part,
it has the problems.
Zombie.
Yeah, it has the problems that the other games have, but it's worse because like the other games they made it better. Uncharted 2 and 3, and then 4. I think I don't know if they perfected it, but they.
The thing with Uncharted 2 was they added more variety of enemies. They added the cinematic cutscenes, which added a little bit of interest to the game, and I think they made the puzzles better. So like they did the little things to make it better, and
well they made it not just going through area after area,
shooting the same exact enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Uncharted 2 they actually did change up the enemies and offered variety of them a little bit, And same thing with Uncharted 3, and that's why I say the gameplay is good, but like it's not great because the thing with Uncharted,
oh shit,
is I mean it's not something that's a technical issue with the gameplay or mechanical issue, whatever you want to call it, but I don't like the fact that you can't. How do I put it? You can't hold on to a weapon.
Oh fuck.
That you keep changing the weapons out. So you can't like level up a weapon, nothing like that. And I don't like that. I felt like if they did something like that, it would have just added to the game. Like that's the thing with like Tomb Raiders, you hold on to the weapon, like you get the shotgun. Cool. Now you get to upgrade a little bit. You get to upgrade your skills a little bit. Actually, I don't know if you could upgrade the weapons in the first Tomb Raider. Actually, no, you can, yeah. You could upgrade the weapons, but you could also add, like, skills to your character. And that's why I like that gameplay a little bit better than Uncharted, because at least it offers progression as your character to make it more powerful.
Apparently there's an Uncharted film that's set to release on July 16th, 2021.
Yeah, I know.
Like the chapter 6, I had to skip because it wasn't me that kept dying. Elena would keep dying. Oh yeah, there is that one part. Because she's usually invincible, but I think there's one part where she can die. It's really annoying.
But that Uncharted movie, I think they should just cancel it. I don't want to see it. Especially, I think the casting choice, from what I heard, was horrible. It's like they were gonna have Mark Wahlberg as Sully and Tom Holland as.
Wahlberg as Sully?
There was something like that, yeah. I mean, they keep changing it, but then there was also Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, or younger Nathan Drake.
Tom Holland, the Spider-Man?
Yeah, and I was saying, like, he's not.
What?
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's a terrible casting decision. Because Tom Holland, he's not a bad actor.
No, he's a good actor, but
like he's not Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake?
He's not. No.
No. Mm-hmm. He could play. I don't think he'd play anyone in the Uncharted series.
The only one he can maybe. Actually, yeah, he can't really play anybody, as far as I'm aware. But like then when I heard Mark Wahlberg as Sully, I'm like, all right, yeah, no, that's.
She's not invincible. I got her to die in Chapter 1 on Crushing. Maybe she's just really tough or rarely gets hit. I don't know. Like, I never played Crushing, but I don't think she ever died outside of one particular part I remember. I don't remember where it is exactly, but I remember she, like, would die a few times before I got past it.
I don't remember anything about, like, the levels of the first Uncharted game.
Do I have code?
Because it was all the same to me. It was just like, oh, it's all a jungle area. And I remember there was one part where you're on a jet ski. And that's like... And then the Nazi zombie part, and that's like all I remember. You know.
I have the key card, but I don't know what the... Alright, no, screw it. Forget it. We're not doing this.
But as I was saying, the thing with Tomb Raider, which makes the gameplay, I think, great, is the fact that you could level up your character, basically. Whereas Uncharted, you can't do that, and that's why, to me, sometimes gets stale after a while.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems I have with Uncharted. There's no type of level up system. No. You basically... You don't even, like... like in Resident Evil, there's no level. I mean, in Resident Evil 3, there's some weapon upgrades. It's actually Resident Evil 2 as well in Leon's
but
game.
it's not-
wait, I'm
but
not. But
you
I'm not done.
collect the
But
items.
I'm not done. But the whole thing though is that they're not even really Nathan's. Like you go into a different section and you lose all the weapons
That's
from the
what I said,
previous section. You don't. You don't. They're not. You're like. You just switch out weapons time after time, and that's fine if that's your type of game. But
I didn't like.
I don't enjoy that aspect of it. I also think just in general, like even in 2 and 3, the fights do get weird. How did I get in here? Even in 2, oh shoot, I gotta get this ladder up. How do I get out of here? Anyway, in 2 and 3, even though it's better, like I still feel like there's a lot of fighting going on that it just kind of gets tiring after a while to constantly go into fight after fight after fight. It's not as bad as in 1, but it is still a problem in those games.
Yeah.
So you can't pull this ladder up. Why? Because it's broken.
So obviously you can't
it's
go
in
there.
the
So
yeah,
obviously
it's in
you
the
can't.
thing.
So obviously you can't do that.
Well, yeah,
So leave.
I'm not leaving.
You can't get up there.
The level with the undead Spaniards was tough.
In the first one. Yeah, the Nazi zombies. I thought they were Nazis.
Nothing over there. What did I get myself? Why did I come down here?
But
Well, in Uncharted 2, when I went to do crushing, I did the menu glitch that allowed me to play with unlimited ammo and one-shot kills. That definitely made the game a little easier. Yeah, I mean, that would, but you still died. I guess they still get their one-hit kills on you. Can I climb over? I cannot climb over.
But to me, the gameplay is not the main selling point of the Uncharted series. It's the story and characters. Like, that's why I play the Uncharted games.
Oh, I found a ladder. Alrighty then. Let me just check this board. Maybe the passcode is on this board here somewhere. Well, since I can't really read anything on it, I guess not. Not sure if that glitch still exists in the PS4 Nathan Drake collection. I've never done the glitch, so I don't know.
But like I said, like the gameplay's not the main selling point to me of Uncharted, but that's like a lot of games. That's also like Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. It's like the gameplay's okay, but the main reason I'm playing is because I just like the story a lot and the characters.
See, Grand Theft Auto though, that game. Shit. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. He's gonna see me, isn't he? But anyway, what was I saying? Grand Theft Auto is just... I just like... That's a game that's just fun to go into, turn your brain off, and just start destroying shit, and, playing some side missions and stuff is cool, but... Grand Theft Auto... Granted, Grand Theft Auto 4 I didn't enjoy at all. Grand Theft Auto 5 was good.
Well, 4 was just boring.
But, Red Dead 2 is the opposite. Red Dead 2 is like, I'm bored playing the game, but the story is actually pretty amazing. So, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll ever play the game again, but I will probably watch on YouTube or something, the
cutscenes.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Can I throw this bottle and distract him? Yeah. Oh, no. Can you not run, please? Can you not? Can you not? You shithead.
Yeah, but like again, to me it's a little different because like for example, Resident Evil 4, it's the complete opposite. Like the story and characters could be awful for all I care, but that gameplay and pacing
Resident Evil
is
4.
great. Whereas, like I was saying, Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, like the gameplay isn't anything necessarily good. I mean, it's fine, it gets the job done, but if the story was bad, I would not be playing those games. Because it's too clunky. Because Rockstar, for some reason, just their engine they use for all their games is just clunky, and it's always something that bothers me. It's like when you get to the driving in GTA 5, it's great, but when you're off like shooting and stuff, it's better than 4 in the previous games, but it's still not good. And Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 1 was okay, and then Red Dead Redemption 2, they somehow made it even worse. And I'm like,
oh,
I don't
fuck.
get it.
Oh, okay.
But like the reason I was continuing
I'm
playing
wasting
those
these
games
bottles.
was because the story was great.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't do much for me story-wise, but it was like fun at certain points. Red Dead 2 is the opposite, except it did its story and stuff better than Grand Theft Auto's gameplay and story and everything. But I want to go over here.
The only thing I really didn't like with Red Dead 1's, I was gonna say story, but I guess writing, is like, for 99% of the interactions, it always like starts, or John at some point just says, yeah, I'm looking for my family.
Which he was.
Which I know he is, but he doesn't need to say that like every single...
I mean, if he meets a new person, yes, he does.
Yeah, no, I mean, they could have written it out where he doesn't need to say it every single person he meets.
I mean, if that's his goal and that's what he's doing, I would. I don't have a problem with that. The only time I have a problem with it, which I can't think of any specific instance off the top of my head, but it would be if like he met the person and if it was to constantly mention it. Like, say, oh yeah, I need to do my family, and then the next time he sees Bonnie, I have to see my family, or I have to rescue them, or, again, I have to get, like, that can get a bit tiring. I also do think that, you know, the gameplay it's a Rockstar game. It's not the best, but still, it's a pretty amazing game. I think that's Rockstar's real masterpiece, Red Dead 1. Like, all other games that they do, you know,
I would say it's their master, because like the gameplay needs to be great.
They're good to great, but Red Dead 1 is that's the one Rockstar game I can really get into. Just does a lot of things very well.
Because again, the story's fantastic, but that gameplay is still a little too clunky.
Sean says I look for story, not violence. Yeah, Red Dead 1's gameplay does it for me. In fact, like, speaking of it compared to Red Dead 2, the only thing I think Red Dead 2 really has over it as a whole is, well, I wouldn't say characters. I'd say probably as a main character who evolves, I think Arthur is better than John Marston.
Yeah,
I think John Marston's a more interesting character, but I think Arthur evolves and his whole progression is better than what they did with John Marston, where he didn't really change at all between the beginning of the game and the end of the game. He's basically the same exact person throughout in the first Red Dead, which is fine because all the characters or the majority of the characters are great in that game. What else do we got here? So I'm going towards that. I've already cleared this area out, so I can probably run through it. Enemies don't respawn, right? Oh, they do. Well, somebody's there. Can't fast walk, though? Like... the right spot, the right time, I could blow this up, probably kill both of them. The other one, there is another one there.
But
Um,
but let alone favorites in terms of masterpieces, there's like very few games I consider masterpieces. Like God of War is one because the gameplay and story is fantastic in both areas. And like Metal Gear Solid 3, I would consider a masterpiece. But
well, I was reading someone say that Metal Gear Solid 3 wasn't that good compared to the other games.
oh, okay, that's one person.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what the main consensus is? They say it's the best one.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that I don't like a certain game that people say is the best game ever made.
So there we go. I want to show you it so you can
something.
tell me what. So you can tell me
What
what
did he say?
I don't remember off the top of my
What
head.
was his name?
I
What
think
was the
I think
article?
his complaint was about the gameplay.
The gameplay was fantastic. You got to take it if you want to. And again, it's another thing where if you really want to enjoy it, you got to play it
Okay.
on a harder difficulty.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but
That
like,
was
what would be a reason that people wouldn't like the gameplay in it?
It could be a little slow at times,
Okay.
like, because it's a stealth game. You're a one-man CIA
But
agent.
they said that it wasn't. I think they said it was better than 1, but I think they were saying that 2 and 4
All right,
is
stop.
better. I'm just.
Okay, all right. Well, 4.
I don't remember if they said 4, but I think they said it wasn't as good as 2's.
Do you remember what? Because I gotta look at it to see what exactly you said.
Oh, just look up Metal Gear Solid 3. It was a review from somewhere. I don't remember where exactly.
On the web,
Yes, it's on the internet.
not like on Metacritic or anything. Games Radar, IGN.
I don't know. I was looking at them. Probably a couple. Whenever we were discussing it on the Fallout New Vegas
Well,
stream.
I gotta know. So
Probably look it up afterwards.
no, I won't look it up now because I want to know what the hell.
This one has an axe, and I want it.
Because listen, in terms of gameplay, like, unless you just don't like being patient, yeah, you're not gonna like the game. But that's a personal problem. That's not a mechanical or technical problem with the game.
I mean, if the gameplay is slow, like
It's not that slow.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a stealth game. It's a one-man stealth game who's not a superhuman.
I'm just saying.
He's
There's
a
a
normal
way. There's
guy.
a way to do stealth where it's
Oh my
fun.
god! Don't even.
And
don't,
then
stop,
there's and then
stop,
you know I'm not
stop.
saying it's bad. I haven't played it. I'm just saying like you know there is a way to do it where it works and there's a way where it is
Not
boring.
in that story setting.
I'm just saying.
So okay, so
I don't know if that's
no. Let me just explain to you. So okay, a one-man normal guy, right?
Okay.
He's a good soldier. Basically, I forgot where the exact location was, but it was somewhere, I guess, in Russia.
Okay.
Basically invades or not invade. Not intrude. What the hell is a word?
Oh, fuck you.
Not spy. What the fuck is the word? Can't even think of it now.
He's not a spy?
No, he's not really a spy. What the hell is the word?
Um.
Alright, so he's a secret agent on a mission to... Not spy. What the hell is the word? Can't even think
Is
of it.
he retrieving somebody? Is he a negotiator?
No, I'm not
Is
talking
he-
about that right now. I'm gonna get to that.
Well, you're asking what the name of the thing is that he is. I'm trying to figure out like.
No, he's a secret agent, but that's not what I'm trying to... No.
Okay. Well, while you think about that, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I don't think I actually have to be here right now. Actually, is this one of the? No, the main mission's up here. Sean is laughing. Bah, ha, 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 ha. Why are you laughing, Sean?
was the word?
You guys are arguing. No, we're not arguing. Actually, I'm not arguing.
You can't say anything because you're like, oh well, the gameplay's slow. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up. Shut up.
Anyway, Sean, before I was rudely interrupted, Matt's trying to argue with me. I'm not arguing. It got brought up, and I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, but you can't say, well, if the gameplay's slow because you don't know what you're talking about.
No.
No, you basically did say something like that.
No, the only thing I said was that it's possible, and I'm not saying in this specific game, but I'm just saying it's possible that the Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid, but in general, it's possible for a stealth game to be boring if it's not paced well.
Okay, well, Metal Gear Solid 3 is paced well.
Okay.
You know what game isn't paced well?
I don't know.
You want me to say it?
You're the one that's trying to argue, not me. I
will say it if I have to.
just bringing. I was just bringing it up. I was just bringing it up because I thought, you know what? You brought up Metal Gear Solid 3 being a masterpiece, and I was like, hey, you know what? I remember reading the review, and I wanted to.
Okay, it's one fucking guy who probably isn't a reviewer, is an idiot, and has no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know. I wish I can remember where I saw it because I was just looking up some. I was looking up some thoughts on the Metal Gear Solid.
Was he credible? No.
He might have been.
Guess what? I could go on and write a review about The Last of Us. Doesn't mean it's credible.
Well, why do you keep bringing up The Last of Us? Nobody brought up The Last of Us.
Because you want to talk about stealth games that are horrible. That stealth in that game is not good.
Stealth is great.
No, it's
actually.
not.
I can hear through
walls. I can hear through walls.
It's actually very well done, and on grounded mode you can't do that.
I don't. But why is that included in easier difficulty? Because what if I just want to play the game starting on the easier difficulty?
Then you can hear the sounds and the footsteps of things.
That's my playthrough, and that ruins the immersion.
You get through.
That's a problem.
That's not something. That's not actually immersion. That's not actually immersion breaking.
They should have just.
Okay, but that's not actually immersion breaking. That's just you nitpicking.
That is immersion breaking.
Now, as far as the stealth goes,
that is immersion. That's not fun to me.
It's pretty great.
That's not fun to me. I can hear the enemies through a wall when I'm a normal human.
Anyway, bro, why did you bring up The Last of Us? Why did you bring up the... No, because you can't... For some reason, you're upset about me saying something about Metal Gear Solid, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, well...
Well, you're upset because I said something about The Last of Us.
I don't...
Why are you upset? Because, okay, then I can say whatever I want about The Last of Us.
I'm not, but bro, we said last stream that we weren't going to bring up The Last of Us.
Okay, then don't bring up Metal Gear Solid again.
You were the one that brought it up.
You were the one that brought it up.
No, you were the one that said Metal Gear Solid 3 was a masterpiece. I brought the review in response to that.
Well, you shouldn't have brought up the review.
We were discussing it. Why does everything have to be an argument?
Why does it have to be an argument?
It is, because
there
wasn't an argument until you, like, the last 3 minutes of it. Well, there he goes.
Another communicator. Must be Ryan's. Maybe his team members. They might have something useful on them.
Guys, it's time for a match. I'll be the ref. There's no reason to have a match. Because we're not discussing The Last of Us ever again, like we were supposed to not be this.
No, we're not discussing Metal Gear Solid ever again.
What do you mean?
Okay, you agree not to discuss you want to not discuss The Last of Us? I don't want to hear anything.
I just don't want to because it causes you to argue, and there's no point and repeat your points. I won't hear anything about argument.
Okay, well, if you don't like the argument, that's your problem.
But we weren't arguing about Metal Gear Solid.
I don't care about arguing. I'll argue all I want. If I don't like The Last of Us, I'll argue it.
Okay, but this isn't the time or the place. You
It is
brought
the time
up
or place. I
no
can argue whatever
because
I
we
want.
already said that we weren't going to bring it up, bro. As far as Metal Gear Solid 3 goes, I wasn't even arguing with you. I was just
Damn it. Where did he go?
great. Now what's going on in this? I wasn't arguing with you, bro. I was bringing up something. You were replying to it. You made a mention about stealth. I said, oh, some stealth can be boring, some can be good. You thought I was assuming that Metal Gear Solid 3 stealth was boring. I didn't say that. And...
But you're like, well, if it isn't paced properly, well, you shouldn't say anything.
Right.
Okay, but you shouldn't say
You're
anything if you don't know.
You're right. You're right. I'm
you
just
shouldn't
saying.
say anything if you don't know.
Well, I was saying in general,
No.
bro. I wasn't talking about
No,
just
no,
Metal
no,
Gear
no,
Solid
no,
3.
no,
Well,
no,
yes.
No, you shouldn't be saying anything unless
I
you
should
played the
say
game.
thing. No, because I wasn't talking
well,
about
there's
just
no
Metal Gear
reason to
Solid
mention
3.
that. You could have just said, okay.
You were
That's the thing
saying
you
it's
said.
a
I was like,
stealth
alright, that's
game.
fine.
You were saying it's a stealth game, so it's going to be slower. My point was that a stealth game may or may not be slow. It
A
can
stealth
be
game, if
quicker.
it's a good stealth game, is going to be slow.
It's going to be slower than action paced, but it can still be
Exactly.
slow. It can be slow, or it can still be a well-paced stealth game.
That wasn't the point.
No.
The point I'm making
You were saying,
is in general, stealth game is supposed to be slower.
but there's still slow for a stealth game, and then there's like pace. There, like in terms of pacing, it can still be a slog to get through as a stealth game, or it might not be. It might still be. It might be paced well. It might continue. There might not be 20 minutes of tracking one enemy and then maybe getting the kill on it. Like there's a lot. I'm not saying that's Metal Gear Solid 3. That's why I don't get why.
Don't talk about it then. Unless you know what you're talking about, don't even mention it.
That was the whole.
See, I could argue about The Last of Us because I played The Last of Us.
But you haven't really played it.
I played it.
You probably don't even remember it that well.
I do remember it that well. And I couldn't get through playing it again because that first 5 hours is horrible.
But
it's boring. That's a slog. You want to talk about a slog? That's a slog.
I don't.
Nothing
think so.
happens.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Listen. We're done talking about The Last of Us.
I'm just telling you how it is,
talking
and
about
I can make
because
that judgment
we are
because I played The
making
Last of
this
Us.
stream about The Last of Us when this isn't even what this game is. Why can't we just talk and not have The Last of Us brought up? Like we can't talk about any other games unless The Last of Us gets
talk
brought
about
up.
a game that you know nothing about then.
I've seen the cutscenes, bro, of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, have you played it though?
You're right, I haven't.
Good, exactly. So you can't say
But so I know a little bit
anything.
about it in terms of story. I don't remember everything, and that's why I want to go through it. But at the same time, bro, you can't. It was fine the last stream because it got brought up and we were discussing it, and then it got into an argument, and that's fine. But we said that we weren't going to bring it up this stream, and you still brought it up.
Okay, well I can bring up whatever I want.
But you said you weren't going to bring it up again.
Well, I lied. Too bad.
All right. Well, look. We can't bring it up again. That's it. Anyway, Sean. Hope you're still there. Okay, so we got that. Got this. You're still here? Okay, great. Oh, man. Impatiently waiting for your laptop. It'll arrive. Wait, did you say today or tomorrow? I'm active. It's tomorrow. That could feel like a long time. Report back to O'Neill. That's over here. Today? Alright. It's exciting. Getting a new laptop. Nothing over here. So, bro, do you have anything you want to say about
Nope.
this game? About this game?
Nope, I got nothing to say.
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I got nothing to say. If I had something to say, I would say it. Because apparently I got to be careful with what I could say.
I just don't want you bringing up The Last of
Well, I
Us
can bring up whatever I want.
because, bro, it just causes us to argue for 20, 30
You don't have
minutes.
to respond. You can just let me rant about it.
Bro, do that on your own channel. Make a channel and
I don't want to.
and rant
I don't
about The
want to.
Last of Us. Say The Last of Us is horrible.
I
Here is
don't want
why. Here is why The Last of
want
Us
to.
is horrible. I don't care discussing it once, but when we discuss it twice in a stream, bro,
Okay.
in two streams, it's tiring. It's exhausting. Then there's no point to it
It
because
should be exhausting.
by this point, no, it is because I don't want to talk about The Last of Us while I'm playing this
like
game.
I said, if you didn't care, you don't have to respond.
I don't want. I don't. Well, I said
You
I
don't
don't
have to
want to talk about
respond.
it. I don't want to
can tell
argue
them
it.
in the chat can respond, and I'll talk with the chat about it. But if you don't want to respond, you don't have to respond.
Bro, if you want to rant about The Last of Us, make a channel.
I don't want to rant about The Last
No,
of Us.
no, you obviously
I'm
do.
just stating.
No, you obviously do.
I'm just saying that a game you consider a masterpiece,
which
and
it
I'm
is.
Just, I'm just
Man,
stating
and
its
I'm just
flaws.
stating-
I'm just stating its many flaws,
It's flaws that aren't
which is
flaws,
why it's
but
not a masterpiece.
you're right. But bro, that's my point. Like, we could just argue about this back and forth over and over again.
Just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible.
He does have his own channel, but he hasn't
For a reason.
uploaded anything on it.
This twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so. But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still a company man after all this, huh? Hope your loyalty pays off for you in the end. Because right now, it seems like they don't give a shit about you.
What do you mean? They sent you in here, didn't they? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Here. I made some more of these for you. For your troubles.
It better be good. 370 weapon parts. That was it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, bro, just we can talk about whatever else you want, just not that game. Because we have two very different opinions on it.
It's a very
I mean, we
flawed game.
have different opinions on other games too, but like I'm not gonna spend 10 minutes ranting about Arkham Asylum or arguing that with you for 20 minutes. You can say it's amazing. If you
Arkham
want.
Asylum's a flawed game, but I still
Okay.
think it's a solid game.
Okay, so like that's fine. I don't care though. Like
Okay.
that, I'm not gonna argue with you to get out there my negative opinion on or opinions on the game. Like if I wanted to do that, I would make a video about it and just rant about.
I
the game.
just look at games from an objective perspective,
Except
and
for-
I'm fair. No, because I think what I give The Last of Us is fair. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad game, but it's definitely not a masterpiece in any regard.
This one could be cagey.
So anyway, I will not sit here and complain about Arkham Asylum. I wouldn't go on your channel and complain about Arkham Asylum for 20 minutes and argue with you about it. But I wouldn't because unless that's a video that we're doing and that's the subject of debate, I won't come on here while you're playing Uncharted 4 or whatever and start, ranting about Arkham Asylum and this and that. Like, or Grand Theft Auto 5 either, which I don't even dislike Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's
I never considered Grand Theft Auto 5 a masterpiece. I like it a lot, but what I'm trying to state is you
have a different definition of a masterpiece than as a whole than I
mean,
do.
a masterpiece
It's
is
a fun-
considered a
it's a-
masterpiece is considered like perfect in every regard, which again,
it's a fundamental disagreement on what it takes to be a masterpiece in a game, and it's also fundamentally we just have different views on what a game what a game should be. It's fine. I just, as long as we don't bring up The Last of Us, I don't care. We should rant about Paper Mario.
The only issues I have with Paper Mario is it's the generic Bowser kidnapped the princess story. That's it.
I just make 2 saves.
But other than that, I mean, the combat's a basic turn-based RPG, you know, which turn-based RPG combat isn't the most.
Oh, I want to go to.
How to put it? Not technical, but it sometimes doesn't really require the most skill. But yeah, for what it is, it does the job well. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
like turn-based combat is something that really doesn't take. I mean, it takes planning and customizing your character, building up your character. But yeah, in terms of like combat, it's not really anything skilled. It's just knowing how to upgrade your character and and how to weaken the enemy. And once you know that, it's basically every turn-based RPG. But it's good though. I'm not saying it. I hate it. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. Just turn-based RPG. It's very similar between every turn-based RPG game, with slight variations, and some might be slightly better, but it's all the same premise essentially.
Got 8,500. Got athleticism. So, Sean, what do you think about that? We got some combat. We've got stealth. Okay, what about athleticism? That increases my stamina gauge. What about combat? I don't really need that. Yeah, we're going to upgrade some health. And if we go over to stealth, need 1 red gel. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. I can continue to where you've. What about this here? Move faster while crouched, but it costs 8,000. I don't have 8,000.
But yeah, no, the first Paper Mario game. Yeah, it's good turn-based RPG game with, you know, the usual Bowser kidnaps the princess fairy tale, I guess. You know, yeah, there's like some, I guess, extra stuff in there, but it's a great game.
I mean, it's simple.
Yeah.
And not like it, not too complicated, exactly. And like sometimes that's.
But it's not.
Sometimes that's better. Sometimes that's, you know, it's better for a game to be simple.
It's like Crash Bandicoot, the original Crash Bandicoot games, 2 and 3. Very fun games, great in gameplay, but I'm not ever considering them a masterpiece or even close to, because the story, it's a very, very, very simple story with really no in-depth writing or anything like that. But it's great for what it is, and it's very fun.
Can't wait for Hero Mode, which is gonna be like, yeah. But yeah, you know, like, you know, there is stuff like that's RPGs. But again, you know, some people will like RPGs. Well, you know, like RPGs more fundamentally. They like that more than, you know, a shoot 'em up game.
Exactly.
So like, and that's where it gets into disagreements about what a masterpiece is, or what's perfect gameplay wise, or what's not. Sometimes, and some people, you know, will like, I wouldn't agree with this, but you know, some people will look at the Paper Mario story of Bowser kidnapping the princess and say, yeah, it's the same story, but they build on that. They do more than just that. There's more to the game than just Bowser kidnapping the princess. There's also the fact that the star spirits are there, and they, you know, they grant wishes for people, and Bowser basically stopped that. That kind of makes Bowser even more villainous than in most other games. Like, and there's a story there with Super Mario RPG 2 where it's not just Bowser kidnapping the princess. He traps everyone inside paintings or the stars inside paintings. And, like, I'm not saying they're perfect stories, but depending on how you look at it, depending what you want out of a game, some of those could be considered great stories.
Well, okay. I'm not getting into that, but yeah, it's a good game.
So I guess all I have is the main quest right now. So let's just go for that. Let's take the main streets.
Like, again, like Resident Evil 4 may be, I think in terms of gameplay, the most well-paced, most fun game I've ever played. But I will never ever consider that game even close to a masterpiece because the story is whatever, you know, and the characters are very one-note cliche.
And I agree with you.
And it's interesting. Like, I'm still interested in them. I'm entertained, but if a game to me is going to be a masterpiece, it needs to have great writing and a great story.
Right, exactly, and that's where, you know, subjectivity comes in. Because for some people, games, it could just be really about the gameplay, and in that case, they might consider. There are a lot of people that do consider Resident Evil 4 a masterpiece because of that, and because, you know, some people don't like games that take themselves too seriously, and RE4 is a game that does not take itself seriously. It's a game that's pretty not gonna say it's a comedy, but it's not
self-aware, but I mean, it is in some ways. It's
right,
but they're not breaking the fourth wall.
And some people prefer games like that don't do that, and
yeah,
so
and
so that combined with the gameplay, some people will call Resident Evil 4 a masterpiece. And while I don't think it's a masterpiece, I can see where they're coming from on that.
When I play a game, I want to have...
Yeah, go ahead.
A very well-written story and a story that has... Well, I don't even want to say twist turns. It just has to have good characters, good writing. Like what was the game I played? It was a Sony exclusive. Horizon Zero Dawn. The story, I personally didn't find that interesting, and it's partly because well, actually, overall, it's the whole game. Because I was gonna say it's just a story, but even the gameplay. Like, the gameplay is really repetitive. It's technically really well done. But at a point, you just get tired of fighting the same enemy over and over again. And then with the story, the writing is actually, I think, really good. But I do not care about any of the characters, excluding the main character. And then there's this one other guy that she meets later on who I kind of care about. But like everything else, every other character is boring. You know, like the because that side quests in it, like the side quest dialogues are just uninteresting, and you know, to me, it's like I can't say, even though people are saying it's a 10 out of 10 game, I'm like, I can't say that.
So, and just thinking about it too, on the flip side of the Resident Evil 4 thing, you have Red Dead Redemption 2, which
It's
you
the
know,
opposite.
gameplay wasn't. Yeah, the opposite. If someone wants to consider that a masterpiece, you know, someone who cares mostly about story, I wouldn't disagree with it. I mean, I don't think it's a masterpiece, but if somebody feels that way, I can at least see their point and understand where they're coming from. How do I turn that off? you know, that's fine. Someone wants to tell me that the Red Dead 2 gameplay is absolutely perfect and it's better than 99% of games or something like that. I'd say, well, you know, I don't agree because of this and that. I don't think the game is paced very well as a whole, but I think a lot of levels in the game, or a lot of areas or chapters, or because it's not levels, it's like certain chapters of the game are not that good, including from a story standpoint. One of them in particular I don't think is very good. Yeah, you know, but again, if someone wants to call it a masterpiece, that's fine. Okay, I gotta make a move here. If I go around here, I can probably avoid these guys altogether. I can't if he's walking that way, though. He's got a fire thing in his hand. That seems like a really cool weapon I should want. Alright, should be pretty well hidden right now. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Can you turn around? Oh, okay, so that happens. Now I know. Bro, I am the knight. I just got the trophy. Do you think that's getting a certain number of stealth kills? Well, if I trigger one of them, I'm definitely going to trigger the other. Definitely can't get with stealth killing both of them. There are two up there. And it doesn't actually seem that bad. If I can kill this one, I can deal with those two, no problem. Alright. How do you reload? Is the shadow following that one over there? Or not the shadow, the whatever that is? No, I guess not. Stop it, stop her. Oh, is that an enemy? That's an enemy.
Would you think that
God,
was?
no. I thought that was one of those shadow things. You know, the things that you have to go up to and use the radar. It kind of looked like it from afar. Alright. Shoot. I need to get my bowgun. I don't remember how to get to the menu, though. That's not it. L1? I don't think so.
That game Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. It's alright.
Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna...
It's also like that Spider-Man PS4 game. Like, it was an alright game.
Some people call that game of the year.
Yeah, and I don't get why. I mean, the combat's fun.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't say.
Like, the combat's fun, but I don't know. Again, it's all to the story. It's like, story's okay, but it's pretty generic.
Alright. I got this guy. Wonder if I should even try. Also a big one there. I might regret this. It's gonna turn around right as I get next to it. No, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Damn, well, I'm not surprised by that. What the? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit, there are people behind me now too? Did I kill her? Did. Cool. Wait.
Yeah. Until
Anthony, how are you?
I just hope the next Rockstar game, whatever it is,
GTA 6.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
What do you think it's going to be?
It's either gonna be because I don't know. I feel like they're still cashing in on GTA 5 with the online. So,
But the game's almost a decade old.
bro, it's still like a top selling game,
It is, but
and they're making money off the DLC they're putting out. So I mean yeah, I think they're
Wait.
gonna do a GTA 6 soon, but. I mean, not soon. I think they are going to do GTA 6, but not anytime
they're
soon.
putting DLC out still for that?
Yeah. And people are buying the shark cards. They made like $1 billion off the shark cards alone.
Jeez.
Like,
What a bunch of suckers.
and the game is still like topping charts like 7 years later on being sold. No, if they're honestly going to do a game, it's either going to be Bully. I could see them doing a Bully 2. Which I never played Bully, so I don't know how good of a game that was. But they'll either do Bully 2 or they'll do a new IP. I just hope they don't do Eleanor.
Here's a cutscene.
Because Eleanor was pretty bad to me.
This is a main story cutscene.
Are these lilies?
You think so?
Yeah.
They look kind of small.
Lily? Are you here? It's Dad.
Where'd she go?
Okay, so how goes life in the Imagination Nation, or whatever this mind realm is called? The Shadow Realm? It's great. Bro, what is this called again?
Not Mobius, STEM.
STEM. We're in STEM, Anthony.
Lily. It's okay. It's me.
It's locked. We have to find a club-shaped key.
Damn it. Alright, calm down. How do I get
This game
Club-shaped key.
This game isn't as goofy as Resident Evil. It's pretty goofy though, but it's not that goofy.
She disappeared. Could she have been a ghost? Or was she never there at all?
It's Lily's doll. She's been here.
Well, she was here. Uh-oh, is this the liquor? Oh no, this is the...
Why do you keep saying Resident Evil? Not Resident Evil.
I'm expecting something like a liquor at some point.
No.
So you're spoiling that there is no liquor.
No.
Great. Anthony likes the name Imagination Nation better than STEM.
Lily. Oh my god, she's in trouble. Someone's chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
Which window? That one. Alright then, let's see where this window comes out. I guess I should actually go outside. I don't think he's fitting through that window. It's a bit heavy. How much do you think Sebastian weighs?
180, 190 pounds.
190 pounds.
Because he looks like he's kind of built.
But not super built. How tall is he?
He's probably like 6 feet tall.
All right, Lily. Where did you run off to?
Okay. What did that tell me?
What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just
How-
hang in there.
How tall am I and Matt? I'm 6'7", he's 6'8". This is why I wish we had a face cam sometimes.
Never.
This is the liquor, bro.
There's
you
no
lied.
liquor in
You
this
lied.
game.
That's a liquor if I've ever seen
This
one.
game is original.
That's a liquor. Look at it.
It looks nothing like
That's totally a liquor. These are liquors.
It's not a liquor, so it crawls on all four.
I'm gonna use a shotgun like I would use for the liquor.
It's not a liquor.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. I don't like this area. Actually, we're gonna kill him. There, bounced back like a liquor. It dies like a liquor,
No,
bro.
it doesn't.
It's squirming
It
like
doesn't
a.
look anything like a liquor.
You know, I have an idea. I have this idea to make a horror game. It involves being a kid in the middle of the wilderness, and one part is being in the middle of the wilderness, and one part is being in a log cabin hiding from a grizzly bear. No idea about the story though. Real. That is kind of a wacky story. Is this 6'7"? I mean, well, you actually, it's not a story. It's I guess it's an idea. How am I doing on health? Alright, we're fine. Wow, you guys are giants, Anthony says. Sean wants to know, is this 6'7" and 8 thing real or a lie? Listen, Sean. Sean. I will tell you one truth right now. One truth. You can know either my height or you can know Matt's height. What will it be? Make your decision. What's more important to you? I will confirm that Matt is taller.
Don't forget there's a key in that statue.
I was going to forget that. Actually, I didn't even know the statue was there. But... Oh. No, no. Alright, there's a big guy over there. You'll pick mine? Okay. I'm 6 foot. Imagine we were 6'7" and 6'8". Nobody would fuck with us. Okay. Well, let me get whatever's in here. Oh, hold on. I know what I gotta do. Well, I don't remember what the button is. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna actually... Let's just... Why does it have a red thing there? Oh, great. So only a little taller than my 5'8", and I was about to say, if you guys were almost 7 foot, I'm certain your voices would probably be deeper. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. Reload. I'm actually almost out of handgun ammo. There was that one guy on the car. He had like 8 bullets. I should go back and get those. Here we go. It's a safe house. Nice. This is my own private little house. Well, before we go there, just take a look around, see what's what. There's a mirror. I think that was behind me. Or it's over there. Number of applicants served through the MOVE centers has surpassed that of the medical testing. Centers are tax-free and so blah blah. Mr. Wallace's use of neuro something. Recruits are also on the voluntary cut. It is my recommendation that MOVE center recruitments become the Mobius standard. Gotcha. Well, listen to Baron Corbin talk, and he's almost 7 foot. Braun has a deeper voice, and they about the same height. Right. I guess that's another... But though that's a smoke bulb. I guess that's what we use the smoke things for. Got some coffee here. That'll heal me up. Drink up.
Isn't Baron Corbin taller than Braun Strowman?
They're either about the same, or Strowman might be a little taller.
Oh.
I know, because I don't remember them.
I thought
last
Strowman
time.
was like 6'6", 6'7".
He's a big guy. Corbin's not. Yeah. Corbin's tall too. He's around that height. But I don't know if he's bigger though, or taller. He's definitely not bigger. Strowman makes Corbin look like a skinny nothing.
Actually, Braun Strowman might not be, because I remember when I saw him next to Brock Lesnar, he wasn't that much taller than Lesnar. Lesnar's 6'3".
I mean, he was a good deal taller.
He's, I think, like 6'6".
McIntyre and Corbin.
I think they built his height.
I know Drew McIntyre is shorter than Strowman, and I'm pretty sure McIntyre and Corbin are about the same.
So they have to be 6'4", because when I saw Braun Strowman next to Brock Lesnar, he didn't look that much taller.
Strowman's probably legit 6'7" or 6'6". Corbin
Like 6'6"
and
sounds
McIntyre are
right.
probably like 6'4.5", 6'5".
Actually, maybe not, because Brock Lesnar's only 6'3", so Strowman might be like 6'6". I don't think he's 6'7". Like
He might. I mean, he might be. I don't know. Undertaker is a little bigger than Strowman, like a little
Yeah.
taller.
but Undertaker's like
he's
6'7".
He's like 6'8".
Oh.
Taker's like 6'8", 6'8.5". They
'Cause
bill
it's-
him. They bill him as 6'10".
Yeah, because like Strowman, it says build height 6'8", so he's probably like 6'6". Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm back here. I don't know if I have any upgrades. Let me check this out. Actually, I should have some stuff. Got some weapon parts. Need 100. No, I need 100. I need 100 in total. Unlock level 2 enhancements. I need those. Missing one screw. Alright. Back up from there. And I think of the planet Mobius from that goofy Sonic cartoon. Planet Mobius. I mean, I never watched the Sonic cartoon. Mobius sounds like something I should remember. What else was there in
There was
Mobius
a
in?
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh yeah,
Mobius the Frost Monarch.
Mobius the Frost
Yeah.
Monarch. I used to play Monarchs.
Yeah.
I should have known that. Do I want to upgrade the shotgun anymore? Maybe ammo capacity. It only costs 30 actually. Fire rate I can't upgrade anymore. I don't care too much about the reload speed. The crossbow. Let's talk about the range.
You know, it'd be great if they did, like, remake the old Yu-Gi-Oh series, but with like better animation and like redrew everything.
That would be kind of cool.
I would watch that. And better voice acting, obviously. Better writing.
Kane rarely steps over top rope anymore, but when he first debuted, he always did. Taker would sometimes step over the top. Yeah, Taker does it whenever he feels like it.
Stepping over the top rope always looks so goofy to me.
It's because they're giants.
I know, but
They're
it just
huge.
It looked goofy. I thought they were always gonna like tear.
reminds
I
me
thought
of
they were
this
always gonna like
time.
tear like a hamstring or something.
It reminds me of this time when the Great Khali he
tripped.
threw Edge like they were doing a battle royal, and he threw Edge under the like between the ropes, and he goes out to get him, but he goes over the top rope and drops to the ground, and then Michael Cole's the only one who's like, "Hey, shouldn't he be eliminated?" And it's one of my favorite.
Vince must have been.
Actually, it's my favorite Great Khali moment.
Vince must have been screaming his head off, like that wasn't in the scripts.
Oh man.
Whatever happened with Great Khali? Because I think he's still technically signed with them, right?
Who the fuck asked for your opinion? Fine. There, happy? Melee attacks, including with weapons like knives and axes, do more damage. Bump that up. Steady hands too. Yeah. Bump that up. Can't upgrade those yet. Alright. That's cool. See if we can get health up a little more. Cannot upgrade that. I can't upgrade that. So we'll just have to wait on the health. And athleticism. My character is not athletic at all, so let's Well, my Sebastian isn't, so let's get that up. Alright. I think we're good for right now. We got a key. That one. What is that? That's just green. How much did I get? Well, now I'm up to 6,000, so now I can actually upgrade health some more. Cool. Did you see Kali going under the top rope? Or no, I can't. Can't even imagine it. Kali's big. Kali's a big boy. Or tall boy. Don't tell him I called him a boy. Some people connect that with being small. I don't want that. I don't want to get killed by him. Let's see. We'll go ahead. We'll. Oh, wait, what is? There was something to the side here. Just let me. Wasn't? Oh, here we go. Oh, no. No, we're not going in there yet. Going to make a save. Over 7 foot like Shaq. He is tall. He is a tall man. Giant Gonzalez, I think, is like the tallest wrestler in history. Giant Gonzalez, I think, was probably like 7'4". I don't know for a fact, though. Alright, let's go to the Marrow operations.
Looks like it's locked by some sort of password.
Fuck. I don't have the password. Curses. Well, I'll just have to come back another day. Unless... Alright, let's go. We gotta get some handgun ammo. Follow the new resonance of Lily's voice. Okay, so where is Lily's voice? It's right here. Mentioned Giant Gonzalez, yeah. Giant Gonzalez. You see him standing over the Undertaker, making Undertaker look like a 5'3" nothing. Like, yeah. It's pretty funny.
But like a lot of these giant guys weren't like athletes. Those like
water conducts electricity.
Athletes. Like they couldn't run at all. Like Braun Strowman could run.
Strowman can run.
Luke Harper could run, and they're tall, big guys. But like Great Gonzalez and Andre the Giant, it's like
Giant Gonzalez.
Like
Great Gonzalez is Paper Mario's
Giant
Mario
Gonzalez.
alternate name.
Yeah. The yeah, it's like they were not athletes at all, and the matches were pretty boring because of that. Because
I've only ever seen like 2 Giant Gonzalez matches, and they were the 2 ones with Undertaker, and they were bad.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with Andre. It's like the whole gimmick was that they're big guys, but they don't do anything really. They do the same one move. They either do a big slap,
Let's try this again.
or like not a pile driver. Whatever that move is, where they pick them up and just throw them down. And then maybe like a leg drop.
Oh.
But it's so slow, where it's just uninteresting.
What's over here? Footsteps. They go the other way. Oh, here we go. That's just a climbing button. Here we go. Blood. Hope it's not. I was actually about to say, and then I saw, hope it's not Lily's. Yes, hopefully it's not.
He actually said that realistically, unlike.
Hope it's not Chris's blood.
Yeah.
Lily's voice.
Barry's voice.
Well, no, it said Lily's voice on the
Oh.
thing. That's why I said Lily's voice. Oh, I have to. Those entire Taker versus Gonzalez matches were Taker trying to take Gonzalez off his feet.
Oh, yeah.
There's only a couple guys that make Taker have to do that. And Giant Gonzalez was one of them.
What to take?
That make the whole match where Taker has to try and get them off their feet.
Oh.
I was just at this. I don't need to be here right now. So I have a new Lily voice. It's over here. Something over there. I'll climb over and get it. I need ammo, actually. Probably this is the exit. Oh, no, never mind. I can get in this way. There's some ammo on this guy. Great Khali versus The Undertaker Judgment Day. I remember watching that match live. I could not believe Taker got destroyed like that. That's like the one match I can think of where Taker got almost no offense in. Khali never left his feet, and he destroyed Undertaker.
Well, that's when they were trying to build Great Khali to be the most unstoppable force.
Yeah, he beat him legitimately with a boot to the head.
Yeah, I actually remember that one too. And then Great Khali just became a joke.
Eventually,
a month
he became a
afterwards,
joke.
Yeah.
Not a month after. He was actually kept kind of serious. Almost unstoppable until
he's
probably
not,
a couple years later.
He's not an athlete. He's like all those old big guys I was in the past. He doesn't do any, and he's not a good wrestler. He doesn't do any interesting moves. He does the same 3 boring moves, boring and slow moves.
Well, that wasn't a good idea.
It's I never liked that when WWE did that.
Shit.
Had these matches with these big guys who had no had no athletic background or no wrestling ability.
Yeah. But the last man standing match that Khali I would take was probably Khali's best match.
Oh, I don't even.
Which isn't anything good, but it was something.
Khali always looked like he didn't know where he was. He always had that facial expression, I have no idea why I'm here. Or I don't know where I am. I don't know, whenever the camera zoomed in on him, on his
Khali
face.
didn't have much mobility. And the thing is, his legs...
mobility.
His legs are fucked up, so,
I
think it got worse as time went on.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah, no, he...
Because I was he just has no agility. He has nothing. Whereas I was saying, Braun Strowman and some of these other newer, bigger guys, they have agility.
Okay. There's nothing over there. Nothing over there. Okay, push this button. I was actually over here before. Couldn't get in that.
Thank God. Looks like she stopped here to hide.
Smart.
What a smart little girl. Oh.
She must be in that warehouse. Smart girl. Lots of good places to hide in there, I bet.
Why is it telling me to go that way?
You put your waypoint there. That's your
So
waypoint.
this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I already started clearing this place out earlier. We're at Treadwell Trucking. Oh wait, there was wasn't the guy over here? There he is. This is where my handgun ammo is. I think that's handgun ammo. Gots to find a way inside the warehouse.
Go through the door.
Yes, but there's stuff over here. Like handgun bullets. You know what? How do we change the bolt? So we've got explosive, smoke, and harpoon. I'm gonna try this. As soon as I actually find him. Oh, there he is. Oh, please don't move too much. He moved. Okay, I got him.
Oh, did you beat that Valkyrie boss yesterday?
Yes, I did. In fact, I beat her, and then I beat one more after that.
Oh.
Like the Valkyries, it's they're definitely the toughest enemies in the game, and the Queen is difficult. It's just plain flat out difficult. No matter what difficulty you play on, even on casual mode, which is okay because she's an optional boss. You don't have to actually fight her. Oh, I have to. Oh wait, no. I gotta get up there, I guess. Or do I just? There's a lot of shotgun ammo, and I just don't have the capacity for it. Let's drink this up.
Man, I just like keep going back to like now like how bare bones Uncharted's gameplay was. Cause like even this game, you get stuff so you can level up your character. You get a crossbow where you can customize ammo. It's just like little things like that.
Right. Which, speaking of which, can I get a shot? I don't think I can really get a shot in on them. So, need to make a decision how I'm going to approach this. I want that goo though.
Pick up that axe and then hit her. Or that.
Okay, I got the axe.
I can't believe they're remaking Resident Evil 4.
Are they actually remaking Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, that was like a couple of months ago.
I heard a rumor they were remaking Resident Evil 4. I haven't seen it confirmed yet.
I thought they confirmed it.
Someone said that there was a rumor they were Resident Evil 4 was going to be Code Veronica remake. Which wouldn't make sense, but that's apparently what some are saying.
Well, I mean, Code Veronica, like, I would be fine if they didn't remake 2 or 3 or anything like that. Code Veronica's the one that needs a remake. Because that story was garbage. They really need to redo that game.
Yeah, they could definitely use with some story reworking.
Like I said, because Alfred actually really could be, like, besides Wesker, the best Resident Evil villain. It's just, they made him way too goofy in Code Veronica.
So we got a fuse.
Hell, you could have actually made him, you maybe would have been able to sympathize with him or empathize or whatever, but they completely just decided to make him a cartoon villain.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's so ridiculous.
I get it. It makes
I mean,
funny.
I don't think there's any more ridiculous laugh than that one.
Well, no.
Like, even Theseus's laugh from God of War isn't that ridiculous.
Theseus is more just like, I'm a cocky asshole. Alfred's is just like, I think the guy knew he was in, I was gonna say a bad game, a bad writing for a game, and he was just like, screw it, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking...
Sounds like a dolphin laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, like, that's what I'm saying, it's like someone I thought potentially could have maybe even be better than Wesker if they, rework some things, but they decided to make him too goofy and cartoony.
No, can't do that.
Because if you play the Dark Side Chronicles and you play that game's version of Code Veronica, he's a lot better in that game. Like, there's still things that, because it's a very... Because it's a rail shooter, so it's very short, and they don't really go that in-depth with the story.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, that was like a good groundwork for Alfred.
She's gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
And then Alexia was just bad. Like, she might be the most uninteresting Resident Evil villain. I'm thinking. Because there was nothing entertaining about Alexia.
guess this is the only way I can go. Oh boy. Let's see what's in here. It's the outside. So probably went right in here. And okay. Got some nails. Got some more fuses. We've got getting a lot of resources here. Almost makes me think there's going to be a boss fight soon.
Pull out your communicator.
But she's not here. Hold on a second. I just gotta make sure I've gotten everything. Okay, I think I did. Oops. Maybe this is just an extra area? An extra room? And there's a lot of stuff here. Could just be an extra thing. Can't see the doors in the way.
Maybe there's a way on the other side.
Okay. Well, let's go. There's nothing in here. Guess I didn't go down here.
Well, it says Capcom has greenlit a Resident Evil 4 remake.
Oh. Let's go, buddy. The thing disappeared. You just threw an axe at me. Fuck you.
Hey, who knows? Maybe if they actually, you know, make the story in Resident Evil 4 fantastic, it might be my favorite game ever made.
I think the game... I don't think they're going to top what they did with that game. Because they're not going to... I don't think they're going to completely copy it over.
No.
I think they're going to fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, like Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Yeah, I think they're going to fuck it up.
Like, they are going to change the story like what they did with Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, they might make it better, but they also might fuck up the gameplay.
That's what I'm worried about. Because that was like the fun of Resident Evil 4.
That's what
was Leon suplexing.
Like, that'll be what'll piss off a lot of fans, because that's what people like the game for.
They are going to take a more serious approach. Because I'm just like thinking, like, how's the melee combat going to work with that engine? Because I assume it's going to be that same Resident Evil engine. And I don't know if it's going to work very well with that. Unless they make an entirely new engine, which I don't think Capcom's going to do. Because Capcom still likes to cut corners. You know, even though they're starting to be better now, they're still a little cheap and shady. But yeah, who knows? But hey, I'm just saying, like, you know. But Code Veronica is the one where I'm like, that's the one I'll be most comfortable with the remake, because that's the one that has, I think, the most issues out of all the games. I'm sorry, the one that has the most issues, but also the most potential.
Well, this is a health thing. I guess I'll use one. Took some damage. Look at that. Got some crafting we can do. Don't have a lot of weapons parts. Let's see what we can do on this. Cannot make any more bullets. Cannot make any more bullets. Alright. We can make a harpoon bolt. Make a few of them. We'll make another smoke bolt.
Well, actually, which one they should definitely remake is Resident Evil 6. Here's what you do. You get rid of Piers, You get rid of Helena. I guess you could keep Jake in there. But... And then keep Sherry. And
Bro.
Then, nope, I'm just saying.
How
what
dare
I would
you.
do. Piers and
How
Elena could
dare
go.
you? How dare you talk
Okay,
about
question,
Resident Evil 6
question,
like... Yes.
Question. Can you name one characteristic about Piers?
Piers? He's a good... He's
Another doll.
brave.
Do you remember one line he said? Any line. Do you even remember what he looks like?
Wait, that wasn't Wesker's son, right?
That was Jake.
Oh.
No, Jake you could leave. Because Jake, you know, I mean, he wasn't like fantastic, but he was okay.
Piers. He was one of the side characters.
Yeah, he was the one who found Chris drunk in a bar.
Oh! Yeah, that legendary scene, bro. That cutscene lives on forever.
Which Chris had the most character development in that game. Which was him being
What an
alcoholic.
amazing scene. Piers really nailed it in that one. So did Chris. Makes me emotional thinking about.
It's cool to see Sherry again. That was like probably my favorite thing.
Am I supposed to?
No.
Okay, no. So she's there still. Oh no, she decides to leave.
That's pretty stupid that you would just walk out right there.
Did I die? Oh.
The murder with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it.
I thought you said it was better, bro.
Down.
What?
He was better in this game.
He's better in... Bro, compared to the first game, he's much better.
Need to find
I mean, to be fair, I don't really remember the first game,
Like, no,
His-
listen,
but
I think the voice actor isn't necessarily great, little good. You know, I think he's not powerful enough in some of these scenes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me get a video up of the first one. This is loading.
Not now. Maybe it'll work better outside.
yes, it will. Hopefully.
Let me play you a clip of Sebastian from the first game.
Whatever you do, don't cough. That's what Anthony says.
Yeah, no, the first Evil Within, has no emotion. Like here, it's just the acting's not
I mean,
great,
it
but
seems the same, but...
it's a little bit more emotion.
You sure?
It's a little bit more.
But you're positive on that.
Hang on, let me see. Where is... See, there's like no cutscenes I can even find from the first game. It's all this game. The Evil Within, Sebastian, and Ruvik, right? He interacted with Ruvik at one point.
Well, I'm waiting for Amazon to say my order is running late. Listen, the best thing you can do, Sean, is not even think about it. That's the best thing you can do. Don't even think about it. Forget about the laptop. Uh-oh. I think he's getting jacked.
This is the music from the first game that the chainsaw sadist was playing.
Oh, so he's
I
a
think
chainsaw
so.
sadist.
Well, I think it's the same song. It sounds the same.
Oh, I'm here again.
I love that cliche that evil villains like to listen to like opera music. Even though I guess this isn't really opera. Or is it? I don't know. This type of music is what evil villains like to listen to.
Apparently I can climb up on this.
Like Chief Irons from Resident Evil 2 probably listens. He did listen to this type of music in the remake. It's like they
Yeah,
added
he did.
that in. This is evil villain music.
It is evil villain music. Smile for me.
Oh, he's trolling you.
He is.
There you are.
You son of a bitch.
Like he is that type of villain that could kill you right now, but he's just like,
He's so
Nah.
evil.
I don't feel like it.
I gotta just track him. I don't think I can kill him.
He knows you're there. It's like, why are you even sneaking?
He doesn't know.
Bro, he literally wrote on the wall, smile.
Like,
You think he just wrote that randomly for anybody who passes by? Look, see?
Where is she?
he's gonna fire a blast from that eye? An eye beam? Oh no. It's more liquors.
Well, you thought that was gonna be somebody else?
Oh, I thought I pulled out the shotgun. Apparently I didn't. Oh, okay. I thought I again pulled out the shotgun. Apparently I didn't. Get the fuck out of here.
I will say one of the things I like about this game a lot better over the first one is that not everything instant kills you. There's not traps set like 5 feet apart that just blows
Good
you
point,
up.
good point. Speaking of instant kill, we're gonna instant kill this guy as soon as I sneak up on him. Oh, you found me.
Because I don't mind having like an instant kill enemy, like 1 or 2 in a game, but like when like every other enemy could instant kill you is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time. O'Neill, Sebastian.
You're still alive?
Mm-hmm.
You're still alive. Good. Were you able to locate the core?
No, but I know who has her. He's got powers like nothing else in here. But I lost him.
I think I can help you out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before. It's coming from City Hall.
Great. Where's that?
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
Yeah.
That's it.
How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
So, is it just his character that he doesn't ever have emotion?
He has some emotion.
I mean, is it like if it
At
is?
the
I won't
beginning of
blame.
the
I
game-
won't
at
blame
the
the voice.
beginning of the
I
game,
won't
he had some
blame the
emotion.
voice actor if he's just not supposed to have emotion.
He has some.
I'm not gonna blame them for that.
He has some emotion. It's just not a whole lot. Listen, compared to the first game, hang on. Right, there's no cutscene. Alright. I don't think he talks in the first game.
That's probably better.
And Mrs. Rubik. Wait,
Sounds exactly the same from what I can tell.
they do. Oh man, there's like no. Hang on.
Listen, voice acting isn't the most important thing,
No, but
but it is still kind of important. Also, there was an axe here, which is why I'm back here.
no, he's
get that axe.
better in this game than the first game. Hang on.
Are you sure? I mean, does he
Yeah.
get better later on?
Hang on. There has to be something where. Alright, this looks like he talks. Okay, wait. He's about to speak.
Sebastian, get away from him. Sebastian, listen to me. Stop. Your interests are the same as ours.
Look, I get it. You're not just some rookie detective, and this is not just some ordinary kid.
That's a bitch.
You killed Joseph and you shot me. So right
You
at this
killed
moment,
Joseph
that's
and you
enough
shot
reason
me.
not to trust you.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know the context of the scene,
That's
but
why
it doesn't really sound much different.
He conveys a little bit more emotion. It's not a whole lot.
I
but
mean, it's like maybe a tiny bit. maybe given the circumstances, you know, it being his daughter, he decides to put out a little bit
Exactly.
more effort.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But like, I'm just assuming. I'm just gonna assume that he's just not he's not emotional. In fact, I'm just gonna assume he's a robot.
Well, to be fair,
That's what I'm gonna assume. Is he's
well,
a
as I said, the
robot.
first game he's definitely a robot. But to be fair, he's been through a lot of shit. He probably is just like, I don't care anymore. And it makes sense.
I can't get that. Alrighty, let's keep going then.
I mean, you probably have to like try to not get emotional during this time. Try to survive during your life. So he's just like, whatever.
Oh my god, where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, look at your map.
Oh, I have to go back to the safe house.
But yeah, no, I never said the voice acting was a strong suit in this game. I said it was better than the first one, and it is.
I mean, is it?
It is.
Is it really?
It's better. It's not better by much, but it's better. You have to rewatch cutscenes from the first game. It's much worse. Actually, not much worse. It's
Okay, we're just ignoring
it's
it.
worse. Because no, after I played this game, like I was like, yeah, no, the voice acting wasn't too good. But then I rewatched scenes from the first one, and I'm like, yeah, no, they improved it a little bit.
Oh, Sean says something's here.
What does he say?
Something's here.
Oh, his laptop. Yeah.
I have a big box. Wonder what's in it. I wonder what it is too. Can we take guesses? And if we win, if we get it right, we get $100.
But regardless of the voice acting, the gameplay in this one's better. The story is better. The writing, like the voice acting, I think is just a little better. But the gameplay's a lot better than the first. Like that first one.
Well, yeah. I mean,
The first one,
so
when
much
you,
better right now.
especially when you get to the outside levels, and besides every enemy instant kills you or everything instant kills you. Like this game looks a lot better though.
It does.
Like though, when you get to those outside levels, that game was horrible. It looked bad. It played bad. It was just bad.
All right, in we go. Before we go to see O'Neill, let's pay a visit to the doctor. That's O'Neill. I don't want to go there yet.
Like the only guy I remember from the first game being decent at acting. I'm not saying because I don't remember it too well, but the doctor.
The doctor.
Yeah, you find him in chapter 3 after you fight the chainsaw god. Forgot his name.
Me too.
But he was like a colleague of Rubik's or something.
Always a pleasure to see you.
See, she sounds bored.
Well, let's go in here. Got 5950. Let's see, what can I do stealth-wise? Nothing on that. Let's get that. We're around the corner, bam, we can do sneak kills. That might actually help. I mean, it should help. But I think we don't have any more keys, so let's get out of here. She kinda cute, not gonna lie, McSwag says. And hello, McSwag, how are you?
Who's cute?
Who's the only she that we've seen in the last 20 minutes?
Not his daughter.
So who?
I mean,
Who do you think McSwag is talking about?
the French villain guy. The Italian villain guy. He kind of looks like a girl.
Well, let's just... Well, I don't really have many weapon parts. So let's get out of here. Let me make a save and then we'll get out of here. Oh wait, I want to see if I have coffee. Coffee will heal me up. Wait, where's the coffee? There was coffee. Oh no, wait, that's in the safe house actually. Wouldn't be in here.
But to be fair, a lot of detectives are pretty monotone when they speak. So.
But this is his daughter. This is a personal matter.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm just saying that's on the job.
Let alone
this is a
speaking
personal
to
matter.
a lot of police officers, a lot of detectives I speak.
Who are
I've
talking in a
spoken to.
professional tone. You're not one of their kids. You're not
Doesn't
someone
matter.
who they really care about.
He's still on the job.
I'm smiling like a little kid in the candy store. Watch.
That's
awesome.
Nice.
You got a new laptop. That is exciting.
That is.
He's excited to begin. Can play some games on it.
Now,
Do some
to also
streaming.
be fair with the voice acting, this game was made on a budget. So, you know, you gotta be a little fair.
I'm not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it. Now, tell me how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the Mera. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
It doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this marrow that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the portal. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not. I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll
I'm
encounter.
sorry, bro.
You're not
It's just so bad.
Anything else you need to know before you go?
I told you that's not this game's strong suit. This
I'm
game's
sorry.
strong
I'm
suit
sorry.
is the
It's just
gameplay.
it's two robots talking to each other. That's what it is. It's two robots talking to each other, trying to figure out human emotion while talking.
Part of that is also the writing.
Okay, so that's the writing's fault. I don't blame. I don't know if I should blame the voice actors. It could just be this is what they were told about the characters. They're robots. Don't show any emotion. That's not. That wouldn't be their fault. That would be I guess the right or the director really or whoever. I don't know.
Really, when it comes to that, it's the director of the game. But if you want to be a little bit more specific, I guess the voice director. Because it's like the same thing with bugs and everything. I'm like, the director has a decision not to ship the game out. Or I don't know. Actually, no, they don't. Because if they're signed with the studio will force them to put it out.
Find the entrance to the narrow in the north safe house for a route to City Hall.
He doesn't sound exactly that monotone. You were just reading.
Wait, what?
I thought you were impersonating him. And then
Oh.
I was like, oh no, you're reading.
Yeah.
I never said this voice
I mean, I thought he sounded that monotone too.
I never said the voice act. I mean, I never said the voice acting was a strong suit. I just said this game was gameplay wise.
Where is the coffee? There was a coffee machine. Where the? There it is. Gotta get my coffee. I actually had a cup of coffee at the beginning of the stream. Doesn't look like the battery is removable. Yeah, well, like my Alienware laptop, the battery is inside the computer. It's not one of those that you just remove the battery. So
What do you mean?
it's probably the same for yours.
So like, oh, you mean like?
Well,
take
some
the whole thing
laptops,
off?
yeah, some laptops have an external battery. You can just pull it out.
Yeah.
Some have
Well, it's
it
like
built
a.
in.
Well, it's like a button you press, right? To push it out.
Yeah, yeah, on some of them. Although my Alienware battery is fucked up, so I have to always has to be plugged in whenever I use it. It's basically a desktop for the laptop.
Why? Did it start becoming fucked up when you had the warranty?
No, it was years later.
Oh.
I actually don't know. But it was years later, so I don't know if there would have still been a warranty on it.
Oh, no, I know not to get an Alienware.
Yeah, this Alienware desktop is great.
I know not to get an Alienware laptop.
Had it almost 2 years. It's been running. It's running as good as it did the first day I got it. Let me get in here. Shit, let me get in here. I'm hidden now.
Sounds like. Wait.
What the fuck? It's right on me. Is it invisible? Visible? No, it's not. Well, it's one of those annoying ones.
Yo, he heard you. Damn.
Get fucked up. I was gonna get Alienware, but I looked at the price. I mean, it's a good desktop. It's a good laptop too. It's just the battery. Battery just went for some reason.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty big
Could have
problem.
just been isolated to me. I don't know. I wouldn't not get another one. I mean, I wouldn't really get another laptop.
Do you even use it that much?
I do actually. Actually, I've used it to get some of these tapes onto digital. I was looking for something under $1,000. Yeah, you're not gonna find an Alienware under $1,000.
No. I mean, maybe. But like new, no.
You gotta be more careful with these things.
Your chat wants to see you stream God of War 2 for the PS2.
Well, I probably stream it for the PS3 because of that, but yeah, I mean, I'd run through, honestly, I'm doing the God of War series. I could probably run through that afterwards.
Yeah, there you go. One through 3.
I don't know if people really want to see that, though.
Well, I'm
I
sure.
mean, God of War doesn't get... Actually, I did get up to 6 viewers yesterday. But
Did you?
yeah, at one point, we were at 6 viewers.
Oh.
Actually, a couple different points.
Well, how many did you get for New Vegas averagely?
I mean, New Vegas didn't get much.
Really?
But, like, God of War... But it depends, too. Like, depends the day I stream and what game I'm playing. Because sometimes they don't...
But Paper
I
Mario.
don't know where...
That's the one where you get your most viewers.
Oh, yes. And so about that, actually.
That's the gold mine.
Yes, and about that.
What's up?
So, I was, looking to buy a Switch. And they're all sold out.
Oh, are they?
Everywhere.
Are they really?
And so...
because people are quarantined, so they...
People are quarantined. Also, Nintendo can't or I don't know if it's make or ship them out because of the whole COVID-19 thing.
So I guess they're doing that with all consoles.
So, yes. So, I looked online. I saw some used ones that say, "Oh yeah, used like new." They're $600.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not. So like, unless I can find it for cheaper than that, and I'll keep looking. But unless I find it for, I'll pay $300 for a like new one. I will not pay $600 for something that I don't even know if I'll enjoy the game on the main reason I'm getting it. I mean, there are other games I'm interested in on the Switch, but I just don't know it's worth it.
As someone who bought a Switch, it's not worth it.
Okay, how much did you pay for it?
When I got it, a couple of years ago, I paid, I think it was like it might have been 500, but I think it was 400. I think it was 400 for the console, yeah.
So
Plus
yeah,
tax. Maybe it was 5. Actually, I don't remember.
it's like I will not pay more than that. It will not happen.
I mean, but I just...
The only way I would have considered paying $600 for a Switch is if the Paper Mario really seemed like it was going back to its roots.
Here's the thing.
And even then, I don't know that I really would have wanted to pay $600 for a Switch.
Here's the thing with this with Nintendo.
Where
They
are
have
they?
so many IPs that I am interested in that they could make games for, but they choose not to, and choose to only do the same Mario platforming and stuff, which isn't bad, but like I want a new Metroid Prime game.
Sean, you can do that blind. Well, let me say,
I want a new...
I would not watch anything on the new Paper Mario until
You play.
I play it. So like, I would get it eventually. I just it wouldn't be. It just wouldn't be right away.
Like if they made a Donkey Kong game for the Wii. Like if they made like what they're doing with Mario, like Super Mario Odyssey,
Where
they
the-
did it with like Donkey Kong, like I would definitely buy that.
Alright, I'm waiting for this guy to show his face because I have no clue. Where the fuck is this thing seeing me?
Because Donkey Kong 64 was pretty fun, and the one for the Wii was fun. I mean, it was enjoyable. So like, yeah, if they did a new Donkey Kong game for the Switch, like that'd be cool. Like that.
As soon as I leave the bushes, it sees me. Is there something in these houses? Is there an invisible enemy somewhere?
I don't know.
So you bailing on me, future video. Oh, I'll watch your video after I play the game. And however many months after that would be.
Oh, what, playing the new Paper Mario?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see actual gameplay from it. Like when they release gameplay footage of it, I will give my judgment. But
And who knows, maybe I'll find a Switch and I'll be able to play it. Is it the eye thing? Alright, come at me. Oh.
oh, it was in the tree. It was in the tree.
Very clever. Sean's laughing again. It's
What?
not a, Sean's laughing. That's not a good sign. We didn't argue recently, did we?
No, he was he laughing?
Go up there. There's that city in the sky. Make sure my guns are all loaded up. It's locked. Just remember July 17th. Oh yeah, I'll remember. I'll remember July
Oh,
17th.
Paper Mario.
It is when Paper Mario comes out.
I'm not gonna get it until I see gameplay footage. Then I'll think about it. Listen, I'm just like, I just want them to go back to the old ways of doing it. Just with, you know, simple. No gimmicks.
I don't think we should disturb them.
What do you think they're doing in there?
Clearing a path. Oh, that's one of the tough ones. I got her though. Oh. However many months after I play comment. Right. Yes, I will.
Are there really any games coming out this year that I'm excited for? Let's see.
Resident Evil Remake. Or Resident Evil 3 Remake.
I'm talking about later this year, not something that already came out.
I don't know. Are you excited for anything?
I don't think so. I think this might actually be the first year where, besides Resident, where there was only like one game.
So the first year where there was only one game. What last year came out that you were really excited for?
What was last year? 2019.
Yes,
Resident Evil 2 remake.
that's one game.
There was something else that came out last year.
What? I demand to know.
I'm gonna look it up. Actually, maybe last year was only, yeah. I guess most years it might be actually only one game, if even that. Well, no, I was kind of excited for the Spider-Man game that came out last year. And Mortal Kombat 11. So there's actually a few. And The Outer Worlds.
There you go.
So that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Crash Nitro Fuel, so that's 5. So there was like 5 games.
Oh my god.
You were supposed to get a sniper rifle from somewhere.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, so there was 5 games that came out last year. There was Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil 2, The Outer Worlds, Crash Nitro Fueled, or 4, not 5.
What? How'd that miss?
Oh, and Borderlands 3, okay. Yeah. So
Alright, let me change this. We're gonna change to the explosive one.
Oh, 2018 was Spider-Man. So 2018 was Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, God of War, Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, so I had a few too. 2017 was Resident Evil 7. That actually might have just been that. Oh, Injustice 2 and Crash Bandicoot, the remastered.
And Sane Trilogy.
So that's 3. So that's still a few that year. And The Evil Within 2, so that's 4. Yeah, so every year, or the last few years, there's been at least 4 or 5 games that I've been excited for. This year, yeah, no, this year might be the first one where it's really not a lot. Or at least in a while.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
Good news is that I located O'Neill and was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
Bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me. It's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about, the one with the powers he shouldn't have, he's got Lily. getting ready to head into the Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about. Get to him.
Sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
It's just as bad as Beacon in here. No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you give me any information on this person?
Male.
This is why we need a face cam
Black hair.
on blind playthroughs. My reaction to this, Matt's reaction to this.
That's not much.
It's not even a blind playthrough for him.
He's not that bad, to be honest. It's just...
I'll call you later.
I mean, it's not the worst voice acting I've heard.
It's just... Especially for 2017, it's a little... It's like PS...
Like, it would have been good back in 1996.
No, it would have been good back in, like, the PS2 era. Like, maybe PS3. Maybe not, but...
Let's drink up.
So 2016, there was only one game I was excited for that year.
What?
Uncharted 4. So that year was pretty weak.
Well, something else came out in 2016.
Just that.
What other games came out that were notable?
Well, there was Final Fantasy 15
Oh, you're a Final Fantasy fan? That you weren't excited for that
I wasn't
one?
excited for 15. Because I've never been that big of a Final Fantasy fan. Like, I enjoyed them, but I've never was, like, excited for the next one coming out.
Oh. Alrighty.
Yeah, so Uncharted 4, that was it.
So, bro, I got a question for you.
What's up?
How many more hours do you think it'll take me to beat the game from here? I'm going to the Marrow for the first time.
12.
Another 12 hours.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to figure out how many more days we'll need of this. Alright. Well, let's head on in.
2015 had a few games too.
What was that?
2015 had a few games that
What
was
games?
interesting. Metal Gear Solid 5.
But you said you hated that game.
No, I liked it. Fallout 4.
You said
No,
you hated
bro,
that game.
but these are games I was excited for.
Oh.
Fallout 4, Batman Arkham Knight.
You said you hated that game.
I did not say... Okay, I never said I hated any of these games. So
Fallout 4 you said.
Fallout 4 I said I was very disappointed in, but I never said I hated it.
Wait, but there was one Arkham game you said wasn't good.
No. Arkham Knight, and I said it was disappointing.
Wait, so Arkham Knight, was that the one you just said, or which one did you say now?
It's a good game.
The Arkham Knight's the one that came out in 2015?
Yeah.
So it's disappointing.
It was disappointing, yeah. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid 5. But there still honestly were good games, though.
So 2015, you were excited for several games, but that was like the year of disappointments.
Disappointing, yeah. It
Gotcha,
had three
gotcha.
games that still were good games, but just disappointing. And then what was the fourth? There was a fourth one. Oh, there was Mortal Kombat X. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection.
Well, I mean, come on, bro.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So there was actually a few. Okay, yeah, there was actually a decent amount.
Yeah.
So 2016 was the only one where
There was just one.
Yeah.
What about 2014?
But
I can't think of anything from 2014.
But I don't think there was 1 year where there was just nothing.
Well, 2014, I can't remember anything.
2014 was Alien Isolation. The Evil Within. You were excited for it too.
I guess I was.
Yes, you are. Sure, that's 2. Yeah, 2014 was pretty weak too.
Oh, you know what came out in 2017?
WWE 2K15, what?
Paper Mario Color Splash came out in 2017. Weren't you excited for that?
I was pretty... I was excited because for some reason I thought it was going to be like the originals, and then when I heard it was a gimmick again, I was like, I'm still kind of excited, but not as much now.
Alright, so with 2014, LA, you said there were 2 games, right?
Alien Isolation and Evil Within.
Okay.
Cool. So that was kind of weak too. 2013.
Let's
was a
skip
good year.
2013.
Nope.
Let's skip it.
I won't say that game.
Fine.
That game.
Actually, you were excited for that
I was
game.
excited for it, yeah. So it was that game, Grand Theft Auto 5. BioShock Infinite was good, but I wasn't excited for it. I played it after it came out. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Seems like things didn't go so well down here
Like, Tomb Raider was good, but I wasn't excited for that. God of War Ascensions, Batman Arkham Origins.
I had a poster for God of War Ascensions.
You did. What happened to it?
I took it down
Why?
because it was a half-naked guy on a poster.
That's awesome. Yeah, so 2013 was good. So 2014-16 were the only ones that were kind of weak.
Alright, so we got some of this stuff here.
2012 was Resident Evil 6. Now that might have been the most disappointing game.
Legendary game.
And Resident Evil Revelations came out that year too. Wow.
You know, Resident Evil 6. I don't think games should get Nobel Peace Prizes.
That game does not deserve.
But
the
I
Nobel Peace
think
Prize.
that's a game that should be an exception.
That
Or at least
game-
the person that originally said, you know what, let's do Resident Evil 6. Whoever it was, whoever the single person is, he should get a Nobel Peace Prize. Truly, it was a scientific monumental achievement.
They made Leon less likable in that game. Like, they took everything great about him from Resident Evil 4 and just, like, stripped it away. And then like I said, they gave Chris some character development, but it was
They did, remember Piers?
the result of him becoming
Piers.
an alcoholic.
Piers was a classic character.
And then in the Resident Evil Vendetta movie, they made Leon an alcoholic. It's great. It's great character development. I guess that's like their crutch.
I wouldn't call it a crutch.
Remember Resident Evil Vendetta when Leon outran the zombie dogs on a motorcycle? No. When the zombie dogs caught up to Leon on a motorcycle.
Oh, he was going
Like
120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And the dogs were keeping up with him. Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I love that. That movie was great.
Gunpowder.
Like that. I want to rewatch that movie again because it was just so ridiculous. Oh man. I mean, that was kind of cool that they actually brought back Rebecca, confirming she was still alive.
This looks like a vault.
Because we didn't see Rebecca after Zero in the first game, so it's like, alright, she's still around.
I think so.
Yeah. And like I said, that was one thing I liked about Resident Evil 6, was they brought in Sherry. And I was like, alright, that's cool. Just everything else about the game is garbage.
I take it I'm not supposed to go down there. I probably have to shock that door open. Or go in there. I probably have to go in there, actually. I'm going to break this door down.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I personally
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
like the gameplay and combat in this game better. I personally like the gameplay and combat in this game better than Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake.
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
Because even though I think
Yeah.
it's good in 2 Remake, and there's a lot of depth with like the characters getting mutilated, and it's very graphic and detailed, I've even said it when I first played it, the characters move too sluggish. And there's like a weird thing with zombies lunging at you, and it's character moving too slow. Like the characters just move too sluggish in that game. And in here I think Sebastian moves really good,
Wait, I
all things
think
considered.
I was here. This is the beginning.
So.
I think. I don't know, that's the marrow operator. I'm all turned around now. I went in here. Okay, no, that was just the other side. Got it. Okay.
Like, yeah, like the character animations in Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake are good, but they just move too slow. Too sluggish. Like, this is how I think they should have done it. This is how Sebastian moves. Like, yeah, you might have to make the zombies a little bit quicker or do something, but... I don't know.
I hear them. Somewhere around here. Probably in that door. Or that door. Or another door. This one's alive. Kill it. Well, I don't know if I can even get in there. I can go up the ladder. That's where I came from. This is another door. Let's go to this door.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake, the characters felt like they were moving through mud. And I didn't like that. It felt weird.
What is this? A pouch upgrade.
Nice.
Additional warding crossbow bolts? That's what I want to see. I don't even know what those are. Oh, well, I know what the warding crossbow is. I know what the bolts are. So, I guess I do know what it is. Okay, so we got a bunch of shit here. Got that.
Do you have side missions available?
No. We're on behind the curtain. I'm gonna mark it on my map.
Because there was one side mission you're going to want to do. But
I guess I gotta go in that door there. We're in here.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Whoops.
you read that line pretty well.
Forgot how to do this. Okay, there we go. Whoops, wrong way.
Try just moving one of them. And the other one stay.
There we go, got it.
Emergency lockdown. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by.
Oh, are we about to get some enemies?
Recreation area. Emergency lockdown.
Oh boy.
Please wait while system
Well, this is great. I'm in the middle of a bunch of enemies. I think I killed them too fast.
search rate. Emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Where are they?
Security annex. Emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Oh my god. It's disengaged though. We're good. Oh, pale skin. She goes really quick. Oh shit. Oh.
That's it. Need to conserve ammo.
System reboot complete. Emergency.
What a coincidence. I guess I can see what's in here now. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Nothing. Let's go. Did I come from here? I didn't come from here. Did I? No. Look, there's stuff here.
Investigate.
Where did it tell me to investigate?
The body.
Oh, the body over there.
You can't get over there.
No, I cannot. All right, to the body we go.
You missed it.
No, it's right here.
No, it's not. Back. Right
Oh,
there.
that one. Well, so that's that. I guess that's all there is.
Did you go through that door?
What door?
The one that you were waiting for to open up.
Yeah, that was that door.
Yeah.
No. That was.
No.
Oh yeah, that was that door, the main door. No, I haven't gone through that yet. There's an herb there.
Pull out your communicator. When it does that, I think that means you gotta pull out. Or something came up.
Wait, okay, well, before I do that, that wasn't an herb. That was just a lock. Can't open this door.
Jesus, the smell.
Ooh, that smell. Pull that switch. What
Well-
does it smell like?
Shit.
Does it?
That's what it looks like. Well, yeah, I go down the ladder.
Oh, I think I might remember this scene.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of. It's not very good. But it's very quick, though. It's like only like a minute or two. I think it should be coming up soon, I think.
So there's a ladder up here, and there's a door over here. Let me see if I can go through this door.
Nope.
It's locked. Lots of doors are locked.
And Sebastian is not a master of unlocking.
Probably doesn't have a lockpick.
So why did Barry have a lockpick on him?
Because Barry knew
had no
Jill would
idea
need
what-
it.
So
Uh-oh.
this is the dreaded gas leak, huh? Thanks, O'Neill.
Oh.
Never make it through without this thing.
I like how in Resident Evil 1, when Barry just gets Jill acid rounds,
Like amazing.
it's like, okay, Barry, did you ask her if she even has a grenade launcher? Why the hell would she want to carry that shit around with her?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's ridiculous. It's like, Jill, yeah, hold this stuff that you're not even going to be able to use.
Barry? Barry knew that Jill would be wanting it.
Maybe that's what they'll do for Resident Evil 8. Make Barry the main playable character. If they did that, that might be the best Resident Evil game then.
Can't use firearms. Can you believe that? He actually meant it.
But I think Resident Evil 8 is going to be first person, so...
But wait, can't I use the bow gun? Like the normal bow rounds?
Nope.
Why? That doesn't make sense. That
There's a
doesn't have...
spark when you pull the trigger.
I guess it is a...
Actually, I'm not too sure why.
I mean, it's not like the bow gun in, It's not like the Krauser bow gun. Or the bow and arrow. I guess it's a proper bow gun. I don't know.
Krauser. It's the news on our old friend Leon.
This is first person, bro. You promised me no first person.
Oh yeah, that's right, this section was. But this is a section I said that isn't very fun, but it goes by really quick, so don't worry. You just gotta avoid these enemies. And stealth them. Suplex.
Suplex City. Well,
No.
actually, that wasn't even a suplex or anything close.
You know what's funny? Leon does a suplex better than Brock Lesnar.
Leon is a special trained government agent athlete who's also a fictional character.
It doesn't matter. Brock Lesnar has no excuses. Uh-oh, you got one of those guys here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see him. It's those long, dangly looking ones.
The liquors?
No, the other ones.
Oh.
They shoot the acid at you.
Damn. Well, gotta follow the trail.
Is it really that high up?
You
Can't reach it?
know how he was able to figure out? Because he's a detective. He's like...
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, be careful, it's right there. You can't stealth him, I think.
I was able to do before.
Can you? But I don't think it kills them, though. I think it just makes them pissed. Yeah. Look how long and skinny their legs are. Ew. I guess you gotta do it like 3 times. Oh no.
Bro, this is casual mode.
It's true.
Only twice. Okay. That was simple enough. Let's see. Go over here. There's nothing here. So if we go back this way then. Can't break that.
Right. Did you turn on the... see. You gotta go up. I don't know.
Probably not that way.
Did you turn on the box?
What box?
The-
Oh yeah, I was following the trail.
Yeah. I think that's the way back to where you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it? Because
That is, yeah. No, other way. I think you were able to go further, you just didn't. Bam, there you go. See, you did it.
nice. Oh, puzzle time.
It's probably a really easy puzzle.
That's 3. Too much.
Long.
I thought I did something.
You are hoping, aren't you? Probably alerted all the corrupted, infected humans here. Nope, can't break that. Can't climb on top of it. Let's keep going then. Never tried to download OBS. Is it easy to find? Yeah, you just type in, I think it's called OBS Studio. I thought you said this goes by really quick, bro.
I thought it did. I didn't realize it was even this long.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
See, he jokes. Does an emotionless guy joke? No.
That was pretty emotionless in delivery. It wasn't even a good joke.
He's tired. Like, bro, you gotta be nice to him.
What do we got here? I don't think I took any damage. Oh, I did. Let's take that. Nothing on him. Nothing over here. Nothing over here.
I wonder what the supervillain guy in the real world's doing right now.
Well, he wasn't a villain. I thought we established that.
No, that face is the face of evil.
Bro, have you ever heard of subverting someone's expectations?
Yeah.
Subversion.
That guy's evil.
Making you think he's evil. Really, he's a good dude. Probably hangs out at a bar a lot. Has a nice wife. Son and daughter. Maybe 2 daughters. Maybe 2 sons. Maybe he doesn't have any kids or a wife.
He kidnapped the little girl.
Maybe he's got a husband.
They kidnapped the little girl to put in this dangerous machine.
I don't think that's what happened, bro.
That's what happened.
I think that's speculation.
So what? Lily came willingly?
Yes.
Okay.
He probably went up to her and said, "Hey, little girl, I got a cookie here, but you gotta come with me."
Yeah, no, obviously no. I don't think he did. He's not Chief Hawkins.
I think that's what would have happened.
Or I guess met Magni from God of War 4.
Yeah.
Who was the guy who said it? On the chat,
Anthony.
Anthony, yeah, that was.
Who may or may not still be here.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I didn't even realize that. Like, I was like, oh shit, no, there is implication there.
I think Sean's busy setting up his computer.
Oh.
listening to the stream in the background. It says we have 2 viewers. I don't know who the second one is. Could be Anthony, could have been McSwag. Could be someone else entirely.
Because you're not playing Paper Mario.
Listen, God of War actually did pretty well yesterday. I'm surprised. I got a couple of subscribers off of it.
Did you actually know?
Yeah. People seem to like my getting killed by the Valkyrios over and over and over again. Apparently, people just like seeing others suffer.
Did you turn in a DSP?
I don't know. Someone else can be the judge of that.
Like these had to have been like new voice actors or like people.
Well,
just
no.
starting
Here's what I'm
in the
gonna say:
industry.
the one guy who actually had some emotion, like he wasn't bad. But one thing you have to realize is that if one actor is bad in the scene, even the good actor then will sound like they're overacting, and then it just makes everything a mess. And Anthony is always here.
This game was made on a budget. They couldn't get top quality actors. Troy Baker probably charges like $500 an hour at this point for how many roles he gets.
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, if the description is to be as emotionless as possible, Troy Baker would only be able to do so much. He'd only be able to do so much. I don't know if he'd take the role, but assuming he was someone who was starving and needed the role, he would, he would.
He's like in every game.
I don't think he would work.
Like him and Nolan North are in every single game. And I mean, they're great. Like, they are.
Are they really in every game?
Bro, they're like in every game.
Here it is.
Like, I was like looking at a lot of lists of just games, and like, even if it's like a minor part, like Nolan North's at least in it. And then Troy Baker too. I mean, like, yeah, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe not like every game, but they're in a lot.
In we go.
See, the only problem I have with that is, like, when they are in every game, because it's, like, they are good at, like, doing different voices, but you do start to, like, just hear the same ones over and over again at a point. And I kind of like hearing not a voice I've heard before. So that's why I like having, like, new voice actors. You know. Like, that's why I loved Red Dead Redemption 2, partly. Because Roger Clark, I have never heard his voice in a game before. And it was different, unique to me. Like, if it was Troy Baker, it's like, yeah, it would have been good, but I don't know. I would have been like, oh, Troy Baker again.
Anthony says, yeah, bad acting ruins a scene, like one card that got a little too unstable and makes the house of cards fall down. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that. Let's make a save here.
You're almost done with this game.
I am?
No, you're not. I think there's like 12 chapters.
There's 12 chapters.
I think so.
Well, we're getting there. We're on chapter 4. That's a
a
third of the way through.
I don't think you're a third of the way through yet, but
I'm just going based off what you told me.
I think you're past like 20%.
Okay, I'm on the OBS site too.
Was that door there before?
Nope.
Great. Sean says, okay, I'm on the OBS site to download, but not sure which one to pick. Should I send, I can't really do it right now, but it's
I got a request for you to play a game.
OBS Studio. Hold that thought, bro. OBS Studio. I don't know. It's the one with the black circle. Kind of looks like a steering wheel, but the insides are like, instead of being straight, they're kind of curved. That's the icon. It's black and gray. I don't know what the site looks like, but I mean, you'd want the one for Windows, or because I assume you have a Windows PC. You didn't get a Mac, so you'd want that one. Probably the Windows 10 one, I assume you have. Let's go here first. Go, what game, bro?
I have 2 games.
All right, let me hear this.
One is Outlast.
Why?
It's another horror game. It was actually pretty good.
But why Outlast?
It's a good game.
There are a lot of horror games out there.
Um,
What makes it good?
the atmosphere.
Atmosphere. How's the gameplay?
The gameplay's good.
Are
It's,
the characters interesting?
Not part.
What was your second game?
Sonic Adventure 1.
Well, that's on the. It's on the pencil.
I got it.
Penciled in somewhere,
I gotta
but
hear
it's gonna be after Metal Gear
I
Solid,
want it.
though.
I want to hear
Metal Gear Solid
more
games.
bad voice acting.
We'll be playing Metal Gear Solid soon, bro. So, oh, I
Not
did.
bad
I'm
voice
just kidding.
acting. It's great voice.
I'm just kidding, bro. Jeez.
Actually,
Um,
like the voice acting in Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation 1 was like better than I think like every PS2 game. Besides like Metal Gear Solid PS2 games.
might have been. I haven't seen like I saw the cutscenes for Metal Gear Solid 3 fairly recently, but like 1 I legit haven't seen in so long.
Because like PS2 voice acting I don't think was ever really averagely considered good yet. It wasn't until PS3 where like Uncharted, like when Uncharted 1 came out, that's
It's not gonna upgrade anything.
like that's honestly when voice acting I think became really good in games. Besides like the Metal Gear Solid series.
Alright, you know, let's just make some more bolt, because I got plenty of this stuff. Cool. Alright, I think I'm all filled up. Oh, wait, except I can make one more shot.
Yeah, I was like considering replaying Eleanor again, but I was like, I just can't do it. I just can't deal with that gameplay.
That could be a stream.
I
mean, the facial reactions, bro.
they're so bad. You could easily tell when they're lying.
Still love the one. There's the one video. I think it's probably the most popular Eleanor video.
Was it like their boss, the captain?
Hmm?
Was it the captain? Their captain, their boss?
No, it was them interrogating some guy, and the facial reactions are completely realistic or something, and he's just squinting. He's like squinting, and his face as hard as he can.
Yeah, no, his face is all scrunched up. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, no, it's like it's kind of cool, the technology, but it just wasn't done very well.
Ooh, I want that move. Special ability which will allow you to quickly close in on an enemy for a chance to sneak kill them. We're just popping that in. I gotta get more though. You got red in you.
Like I said, your favorite Metal Gear Solid game is probably going to be 5, though.
Why?
Because I told you it's the shorter cutscenes.
Maybe. I assume it's download installer, but I see 32-bit via BitTorrent and Zip. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what, like, Windows 10 I think should be 64-bit, but I don't know, like, BitTorrent and Zip and I mean, well, it's a zip file, so I assume it just needs to be unzipped, but... honestly, man, your best bet is to just go to YouTube, look up a tutorial, because this is what I did. Look up a tutorial on how to install OBS Studio. There are videos out there that make it like a 2-year-old well, not 2-year-old, a 2nd grader could understand. Like, it's so simple and easy, but I'm not the best at explaining it. I can give recommendations, but I don't know.
You should increase your stamina gauge.
Why?
Because you're playing on easy mode, so I really wouldn't worry about health right now. I worry about just
I don't know if I
getting
really want
from
to.
one point to another quicker. But that's my opinion. But you do what you want to do.
Actually, yeah, that'll make the game go faster.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
like I wouldn't worry about health right now.
She wants me to talk to her.
Is ill. It's in critical condition. The infection has spread beneath the surface and into the muscles and bones.
I know. She might be the worst offender when it comes to being just monotone.
But she's supposed to be like an AI or a robot or something.
I mean, yeah, but
I am here to help you with whatever you decide to do.
So, like, I'm not...
it's just...
Don't you think it's time that you moved on to the task at hand? How am I ever going to get these nails right if you keep interrupting my manicure? Don't you think it's time? I know my office is relaxing, but it's no place to loiter.
like, that's like
Don't you think it's time? I
PS2,
know my office.
PS1 level voice acting, maybe even.
How am I ever going
Actually, maybe not PS1 level, maybe like PS2. Like, that's
I don't think I
really-
have a key, though. No. Alright. Stand up. There's also that new door I can check out. 2350 green gel.
Sebastian. I really hope Sebastian from this game comes to Super Smash Bros.
In we go. Oh boy.
What the hell is this?
It's a chance to test your skills. Step right up and try your luck, detective.
Oh boy.
This isn't sick.
It's a shooting gallery.
You'd be insane to pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Oh well. Okay. Resident Evil 4 had this.
I think it upgrades your gun or something. I actually don't think I ever really did this in my playthrough. Maybe like once. You get like ammo. There was something you get, or like brain juice sometimes. Don't shoot her. She's like the Ashley. You know, I've made this a little bit cooler. If they made these cardboard cutouts, the Ganados from Resident Evil 4. It would have been like a cool little nod.
I won. I think.
You're the best around, detective.
Nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
Wow, I'm impressed. That was the most emotion I've ever seen from him.
He's happy.
Results easy. 1980, 1980. I got 1,500 green gel and 50 weapon parts.
I think it changes depending which level you do, but...
Alright, we'll come back to this another time. Oh, auto configuration wizard. Okay, cool.
Lily,
We gotta go and find
you
Lily.
sure are taking your sweet ass time trying to save your daughter.
There's a lot that needs to be done before
You're having
that.
fun at a shooting range. Instead of saving your daughter. Father of the
Nothing's
year.
ever going to keep me
Sebastian.
down.
Sebastian's father of the year. No, Kratos' father of the year. Like he's definitely actually cares about his kid. Even though he doesn't really show it all the time. But he cares.
It's true.
Like he was concerned when he was sick.
It was. But alright, so we are going to get some more nails. Go just move those chairs over. Now we're on the other side.
Oh, you're gonna love this part coming up.
I'm probably not gonna love it, but
Just make sure you have enough ammo.
I hope I do. I don't have any missions.
Nope.
Then I'll have to go here. No. I'm just gonna walk.
This must be City Hall. Gotta stop this guy and save Lily.
Like some of the lines he reads well, like that he read well.
I mean, you don't need emotion for that line.
I mean, you gotta have like a little bit of concern in your voice, which he had.
it's the dude.
Who wears a nice suit. Very, very impractical wearing a suit in this environment.
Did I do the auto configuration? I don't remember.
I can't turn back now.
Oh, you're gonna rip up your clothes.
Waiting for you.
I love how this guy just trolls you.
He must have taken this outside the warehouse, waiting for you. Yes, he took that picture.
But why doesn't he just kill you?
Good question. I think he is killing me right now. Union City Hall.
Just be prepared, bro.
There's an eye. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's never a good sign when they all start merging together.
It's becoming that thing you were running from earlier. In the first or second
Oh,
chapter.
oh boy. Well, this time I have a gun.
Yep. And the shotgun. Bro. You could actually stealth around her through the bushes and everything. Which is kind of
I was
cool.
about to say if I could do that. I
Resident
was
Evil
gonna do
never
it.
had a boss fight like this. Well, I think she sees you. I think you gotta like... I think you might have like damaged her, get her to like knock down a Wendy or something.
You know what? How about this? I've got a better idea. I'm gonna take this here charged bow gun with some explosive rounds, and I'm just gonna destroy her. Except I gotta run. Oh, why is it not doing anything?
I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but you could actually completely avoid this boss fight. And it's not a glitch, it's actually like an extra. It's actually a way you could get through this without fighting her.
No! You're too close! Okay, I don't like the bowgun for this. We're just gonna get the shotgun.
look, there's oil leaking out from that truck. Maybe if you get her to run into it, you can set it on fire.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
No, you have ammo.
No, I meant I was out of it in the gun. Thought I might be able to get her before she hit me.
Bro, you gotta use the environment. Well, you gotta let her run into it.
Okay. Gotta get some explosive bolts here. Okay, so she destroyed that. Where is she?
On top. Oh, no, she's over there. No, she's running on the other side. Bro, where? She's left.
Oh, I just hit something. Let's see. Where is she? She lost me, I lost her.
Yep.
Alright, well, we're just gonna go into these bushes here. See if I can find her first. Where is she? No, really, where is she? There she is. Oh. I beat her, bro. We did get a boss fight. Finally. Yes, Anthony. We beat the girl that was chasing us before. We even got a trophy called Not Running This Time.
So yeah, you could actually completely avoid this fight.
How?
Well, I've been saying that during the stream, you just weren't listening.
Well, you didn't say how.
Well, you have asked me, so go left.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
no.
Let me just heal first. Okay, grab that. Alright, so what's the deal?
Left. Don't. No.
I'm just gonna pick this stuff up first.
Go straight. No. Go.
Wait, oh wait, let me just grab... I'm sorry, bro. There's so much stuff here. I gotta
I mean,
replenish.
you're not gonna go that way now, but just...
Just wanna make sure I've got everything I can get.
I didn't realize it when I did it too, but when I was like watching a video after, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
What? Okay, so where?
So go right. You could blow this up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you blow it up,
Okay.
blow up the oil drum there. Go straight through. The thing is once you do that, she hears you and then she starts chasing after you, but...
And then you just go through here.
Yep. Just a neat little extra thing.
Oh, got this, and I did it first try too.
On easy mode. Let's not go crazy.
Let's go under. Do I even need to go here?
Break those open.
Could blow that up. Is it okay to hit that?
Yep.
Bro, I just set up a trap. I can't even jump.
Disarm them.
I have to. Oh, these ones
It's
you
like
can
in
disarm.
it's like in the original.
Let's see.
Then you go through that door.
What's over here?
I think it might be another way you could come. I think. Actually, I don't. Oh, you know what? There might be like a statue at the end of it or something.
Aha! With a key.
But yeah, you know, if you don't fight her, then you don't get her brain goo. But
Well, that would suck. Good thing I got her.
I think like on the higher difficulties, she's a lot more aggressive, and then she does a lot more damage. So it's just at that point you gotta decide if it's worth it or not. I feel like she also took a lot more damage on higher difficulty. Like that seemed really quick.
And so I can go in this door.
Yep. You gotta keep hitting it. And I think that's also why, because you know, she'll be after you right now. I don't know if you'd have to like time it correctly or something. But it's just a neat little extra way.
Yes. Now.
But I was gonna say, I don't know if you have to fight more enemies now, if you just want to go in the main way now, but it's up to you.
We get some brain goo. Heading in here. There is nothing. There is something over here. I'll try to stream on Friday. Let's see if it works. Okay. Cool. I should pour it out actually. I guess I can go through that way. There we go. Roy figured it out. There's a save thing here. Oh, it's O'Neill. No, it's not. Who is that?
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right? I'm not one of them. are you? Don't worry. O'Neill sent me. I thought I was the only one left. I'm looking for the core. Where is she? Is she here? Second floor. The stable field emitter. Emitter. Forget about that. I'm here to find the core. You must know the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core won't matter. Turn it on. It will affect his power. His power? You mean, take this. Use it to turn on the emitter.
Okay. We got Harrison's communicator.
That
Miles,
was great voice acting.
Miles Harrison
all across the board.
gave you this communicator before he died. It can apparently be used to start up the stable field emitter.
Another team member down. Wish I could have got more info.
Yeah, we would have gotten more a
Still
top
can't find you.
grade, A+ performing voice acting. That's what we would have gotten.
Alright. Well, let's say nearly a 4-hour stream. I think we're set for today. We did a boss fight. That was awesome. Let's just see if there's anything I can upgrade right now.
Get to level 2.
Making things a little easier. I don't have enough for that one. Alright, let's actually bump this up. And I think I can carry more ammo as a whole in this. You can pick that up, and bam. There we go, now I got 13 shells on me. Alright, cool, Sean. So, yeah, and speaking of, thank you, Sean, for showing up. Thank you, Anthony, McSwag. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up, watching the stream. And we will continue on with The Evil Within 2 on Friday. Play it next Friday, next Sunday. Probably not beat the game if it's another 10 hours or so. But
you're not
but maybe in a couple weeks we'll get done with it, and then, you know, after that we get on the Metal Gear Solid, which should be a blast. But here we go. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.